It's time for UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Century World, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins. Also by BSN Sports, Festival Foods, Taco Bell, TDS, Cousin Subs, Wisconsin National Guard, People's State Bank, Monk's Bar and Grill, Marshfield Clinic, Century School of Business and Economics. Also by Hughes Service and Millador, Aero Global Corp, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, Edward Jones, Puro Clean Restoration Professionals, McCain Foods, Dahl Auto, Northwind Solar, Len Dudas Motors, Mullins Way, Brightline Investigations, Auto Select, Bone and Joint, Rock and Roll Cafe, Fraternal CrossFit, Aspirus Health, and Thrivent.
And good afternoon from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. I'm Tom Weaver. Glad to be with you this afternoon as the Pointer women will close out their home regular season. Actually, I take that back. They do have one regular season game left next Saturday, but senior night, game 2 of this series with the UW Superior Yellow Jackets. Pointers, after the 5-3 win yesterday, a game that the Yellow Jackets, for about the first 15 minutes or so, controlled pretty well, but the Pointers battling back. And a couple of special teams goals, shorthanded, and on the power play, able to get the win, 5-3 going away. Courtney Leising with a pair of goals for the Pointers. Molly Polkamp, 3 assists on the matchup as well, as Stevens Point gets the 5-3 victory. And, more importantly, the Pointers clinch at least no worse than the 3 spot in the upcoming WIAC Championship, which means they stay out of the 4-5 game and will await at least the 2 seed. There is a chance the Pointers could move up to the 2 seed with a couple of wins and a couple of Eau Claire losses, and we'll see how that goes as well. River Falls will play Eau Claire this afternoon in a matchup there. A 5-point lead for the Falcons at 8-0-1. Eau Claire is 7-1. Stevens Point 6-4-1 with 16 points. So still mathematically could catch them. Basically, Stevens Point would need to win out. Eau Claire would need to lose out. All right, here's our starting lineups this afternoon. First of all, for the Superior Yellow Jackets, the goaltender is Molly Black, a 5'3 senior out of Devils Lake, North Dakota. Game number 13 for her. She's 6-5-1, 2.81 goals against average, and a save percentage of .903. On defense, Tally Marks is a 5'7 freshman out of Thunder Bay, Ontario, and Darby Matson, a 5'5 senior out of Ontario as well. Up front, Anna Scherling is a 5'4 junior out of Rogers, Minnesota. The right wing is Cora Coes, a 5'7 senior out of Elk River, Minnesota. And it's Kaylin Garner, a 5'3 senior out of Anchorage, Alaska. Bree Simon in her first season, 9-11-2 overall. She's assisted by Emma Peterson. For the Pointers, UW Stevens Point Senior Day for the Pointers, as they honored their 4 seniors here before the starting lineups here tonight. But it's Annie Beck getting the start in net this afternoon, 5'9 and a sophomore out of Granville, Michigan, 3-7-1, 3.77 goals against average. On defense, one of those seniors, Soli Doyle, 5'6 and a senior out of Hayward, Wisconsin. Grace Torma, a 5'7 junior out of Centerville, Minnesota. Up front, senior captain Courtney Leising is the center, 5'9 and a senior out of Maple Grove, Minnesota. The right wing, Molly Polkamp, 5'5 and a freshman out of Baxter, Minnesota. The left wing is Maddie Anderly, 5'5 and a junior out of Blaine, Minnesota. Ann Ninneman in her 19th season, assisted by Craig Dakins and Katie Lindsley. She has 252 wins, 200 losses, and 50 ties. Pointers, again, play here today, and then we'll host River Falls next Saturday. Again, we'll keep an eye on that River Falls at Eau Claire matchup going on at Hobbs Ice Arena. Wednesday, Northland plays at Eau Claire. The other games next weekend on Saturday, Northland at Eau Claire to complete their 2-game series. River Falls will be here at Willett Arena for the Pointers to close out because Stevens Point has the bye the weekend of the 21st and 22nd. Friday, the 21st, Superior at Northland, and then they will play Saturday, the 22nd, and then Eau Claire at River Falls, and then they will go in that first-round matchup on the 26th with right now UW Superior looking for some points to try to open things up a little bit over Northland. Northland still looking for their first points, but Superior coming in at 1-8 overall. So again, 5-4 on the 26th of February with the winner at the number 1 seed. Semifinals, which are 2 games plus a mini game series if necessary on February the 28th and March the 1st. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. The opening faceoff. Stevens Point and Superior, WIC women's action. Opening faceoff coming up next here on the Pointer Sports Network.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. For over 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfous University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point.
All right, we are set to go here from KB Willett Arena. Stevens Point has won 3 in a row. Pair wins over Northland and the win yesterday afternoon over Superior. Superior's dropped 5 straight as they're headed down the stretch here. As with the loss to Stevens Point, their last win came back on January the 14th at Concordia Moorhead 3-2. 3 losses to River Falls and a loss to Eau Claire for the Yellow Jackets, who again 9-11-2 overall, 1-7 in the WIC. All-time series between these two teams, Stevens Point 42-37-10. Before yesterday, the Yellow Jackets had won 4 of the last 5 meetings with the Pointers. So Pointers have had a couple years here where down the stretch, having that bye the last, kind of waiting to see if they're in that 4-5 game or not, but this year a different story. Off the opening faceoff, controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Matson races it ahead on the far side. She'll carry it in. Superior had a really good start for the first 15 minutes, and you'll hear from Ann Ninneman coming up between periods, kind of stop, start, back and forth a bit. Turnover now by the Pointers. Centering pass through, shot and a goal. First shot of the game for the Yellow Jackets. Kaylin Garner set up beautifully. It beats Annie Beck cleanly. 20 seconds into the game, it's 1-0 Yellow Jackets. So it is Kaylin Garner will get her 10th goal of the year for the senior out of Anchorage, Alaska. Left absolutely unblocked between the circles. And a snapping wrist shot that easily beat Annie Beck. And the Yellow Jackets in the opening minute. All right, Skylar Arneson back to get it for the Pointers. Rimmed around to the near side. It is Avery Engbrecht trying to get there first. Superior. Near side. Now they'll bring it back to the point. Another shot fired and a save made by Beck. The shot from the point there by Maddie Rewerts. Pointers finally get possession of the puck. Back the other way. Defender falls down. A breakaway, and then Engbrecht fell down. Oh, man. A whistle and an icing call here against the Pointers. If that pass connects, Avery Engbrecht is off on a breakaway. But instead, she stumbles, doesn't make contact with the puck, and it's a whistle and an icing call against the Pointers. Kaylin Garner from Cora Coes and Anna Sherling, 20 seconds into the game. It's 1-0 Yellow Jackets. Another shot. Beck kicks that one aside. Alyssa Yoakum to the puck on the far side. She'll carry it out. Shoves it with a backhander ahead. Up ahead for Josie Bender as they'll muck for it on the far boards out high. Shot hammered by the Pointers, and that's blockered aside there by Molly Black. Anna Malson got the start in net yesterday. Molly Black gets the nod here today. Similar for the Pointers, it was Emily Grieg getting the win yesterday. Annie Becken here today. Yellow Jackets sent it down. Maddie Anderle back to get it for Stevens Point. A long-range pass ahead. Tipped in by Riley Novak. Katie Stanyas giving chase. She'll go behind the net. Ties up a defender. A pile up there, but the Yellow Jackets step in and pick it up. They'll clear it up the wall in the near side. Gabby Andriachi ahead. Intercepted. Torma shoves it ahead for Novak once again to Stanyas. She'll gain possession. Flip it with a backhander, but Anderle is offsides. We get a whistle. 18:20 to go. Only lineup change for either one of these teams today. Tara Regan dresses in on a fourth line, her and Cole Fitterer. So they'll use either Lysing Millar or Riley Novak with those two, as Ann Ninneman dressing 2 players short here today, which has kind of been the go of it here for the Pointers. Off the face-off, near side. Yellow Jackets long range. Here's another breakaway back the other way. Kaylee Swearhoon lost the handle on it. She'll try to drag it toward the front of the net around a defender. Broke it up near side. Boy, that came. The pass did not connect, however, for the Yellow Jackets. To the near side, Jenna Hoops. Hoops back to the front of the net, but the puck poked into the near corner. So Lee Doyle and Courtney Lysing reaching for it here on the near side. Trying to work it free. Comes out, and Pointers will pick it up. I believe this is Tara Regan. Yep, Regan up ahead, back to the middle. Here comes Lysing. She'll push it ahead to Anderle. Back to Lysing at center ice. Brings it in the left wing. She'll whistle a shot off the shoulder of Molly Black. Lysing to the rebound in the far corner. Anderle frees it up. Here's Lysing trying to walk in front. Now off the backside of the cage. Centers it back through. Nobody home. Yellow Jackets pick it up. Pointers get a stick on it. And here comes Trinity Middle. Middle in. She'll wire a shot. Beck with a save. Rebound straight up in the air. Poked up. And she'll snatch it with the catching glove and hang on as it is Trinity Middle in front of the net with a couple of chances. We'll get a whistle. 17-12 to go here in the first period. It's a 1-0 lead for Superior as the Yellow Jackets score in the first shot of the game. So far out shooting the Pointers 3-1 here early on. Well, Pointer men gave up 2 in the first 2:17 to Northland last night before rolling off 8 straight to get an 8-2 win. Face-off near circle, and a couple of players down on the ice. Avery Engbrecht with it now. Engbrecht ahead. Little stop-start move here to try to get around a defender. Now pushes ahead to Molly Millar. Millar has Bender in front of the net, didn't see her. Now she goes to the far corner. Millar resets, lost the handle on it, and tied up by a defender, trying to poke it free. Bender reaching in there. Now it's Engbrecht around on the near side at the half wall. Got a piece of it loose. Millar with a backhander on it. They tried to work it through and do. Off the far wall, back into the Stevens Point end. Skylar Arneson back to get it. Around the backside of her own net with a forechecker in tow. And the Yellow Jackets end up taking it away. They slide it near side. Can't get a shot off is Cora Coase. Coase brings it back out high. Shot through traffic. Redirect. Rebound is there, and it's cleared aside. Getting a piece of it in front of the net, and a Shearling for the Yellow Jackets. Arneson now plays it on the near side. Arneson pokes it free from a defender. Up for Katie Stanyas on the near side. She'll bang it off the near wall and out. Shearling back to get it. And she'll rev up some speed and come in on the far boards. Shearling one-hands it behind the net. Arneson picks it away from her. But then Shearling in, shoves her down, and puck around the boards, far side, held in by Lucy Drugas. Drugas shoves it back. Taylor Marks had a goal yesterday afternoon. A long-range shot, rebound through, and it is Annie Beck reaching out to cover it up as it's Anna Shearling coming in. Tried to get there before, but Beck able to get down and cover it up. 15:44 to go here in the first period. If you're just joining us, Yellow Jackets on their first shot of the game, Kaylin Garner. With her 10th of the year, 20 seconds into the game, has given the Yellow Jackets the lead. Blue line, Aislinn Carrick shot in, Beck with a save. Rebound dug out by the Yellow Jackets again. Back to the point, far side. Steiner sends it toward Emma Booth behind the net. Booth circles off near side, picked up by a back checker there, and cleared out. Circling with it again, Emma Booth. She'll send it in deep. Yellow Jackets tip up. Beck leaves it behind the net. This is Tara Regan. Regan up the far side off the wall, out of the reach of Courtney Leising, but it comes out of the zone. Comes now right to Molly Polkamp. Polkamp ahead to Courtney Leising. Leising in on the near side, backs off, tried to feed Maddie Anderle, but out in front of her. First to get there is, for the Yellow Jackets, Stacy Steiner. Pointers force a turnover for a minute. Comes all the way back down. This will come in on Annie Beck enough, so no icing call. Pointers shove it ahead. Anderle, right wing on the far side. Now back through to the middle it comes. Riley Novak picks it up. She'll get the puck deep, and her and Anderle will give chase, but the Yellow Jackets get there first. A backhander to the far boards from Matson. Matson lead pass ahead, ends up on the right wing to Andriachi. Andriachi in. Puck rolls away from her in the near corner. She'll shove it back on the near wall, out to the point. Marks with it. Marks send it behind the net again. Emma Booth looks to center off the far wall. Pinching in from the far side is Darby Matson. Matson around. They throw it in front. Pointers clear to the far wall, but not out. Now they'll get it, and this will go down the length of the ice. Will it put the brakes on? No, it'll slide. Whistle and an icing call. 14-10 to go here in period number 1. It's a 1-0 lead. Again, River Falls and Eau Claire at the top of the conference standings. They are in action. And let's see. Looks like Eau Claire has gotten on the board with Kiera Bolt at 6:42. As Eau Claire has outshot the Falcons 5-2. And they lead 1-0 in that other WIC matchup this afternoon. All right, here comes Natalie Ahern for the Pointers. Ahern, the game winner last night on a beautiful setup from Avery Engbrecht. Kicked at here by Engbrecht. She'll keep it going, but was offsides in the play. The Yellow Jackets clear it out. Arneson ahead. Engbrecht trying to fight through a stick check here, but winning that battle is Maddie Rewerts. Rewerts walks in, wires a shot, blockered aside by Annie Beck. Rebound to the far side. Millar throws it behind the net to Alyssa Yoakum. Here comes Yoakum skating out to the left side of the net. Through the neutral zone she comes. Yoakum cuts right to the middle. She'll walk right through. Gets a shot. That's blocked there by the stick of Stacy Steiner of the Yellow Jackets, and it goes into the near corner. Centering effort for Josie Benders out of her reach. Superior left wing now. Anna Scherling in with some speed. Scherling shields the puck, comes in front. Beck with the stick. Now pops right to the side of the net and has to shove it to the far corner to restore order. Stacy Steiner in there for the Yellow Jackets, tied up by Alyssa Yoakum. Behind the net it goes, and this will be Soli Doyle getting there first for the Pointers. Doyle ahead, off the near boards, and now back at the blue line on the near side, right in front of the Stevens Point bench. Pointers regain possession off the far wall. They'll clear it out. Josie Bender off on a change. Yellow Jackets in, far side. Kaylin Garner, the goal scorer early on. Courtney Leising poking for it in the far corner. Yellow Jackets throw it back out high to Steiner. Steiner goes up the far wall. Now to the far corner, looking to reverse back. Picked up there by Leising, penned up in the far corner. Polkamp pokes it free. Alyssa Yoakum ends up with it. She'll shove it ahead to Maddie Anderle. Anderle trying to get around on the near side. Tried to split two defenders, but it's Anna Scherling that's back to restore things for the Yellow Jackets, and she'll send it ahead. Now intercepted. Tara Regan off the far wall toward Courtney Leising at center ice. She'll carry it in. Leising in, surveys things up, centering pass back through, walks free. Anderle in, shot in the goal. Maddie Anderle. After Courtney Leising walked through, and Anderle set up beautifully there. It'll be her 11th of the year. 12:07 to go in the first. We are tied at 1. Very nice setup here by the Pointers. Courtney Leising's 29th point of the year. And Maddie Anderle's 11th of the year. Nice setup there. I'll tell you what, Anderle, the victim of a good setup last night. And Stevens Point with the lead. All right, now Yellow Jackets with it out high. Long-range shot, cleared aside, poked into the far corner. Around, Ahern giving chase for Stevens Point. Grace Torma in there in the far corner, along with Riley Novak. She'll squirt a backhander ahead. Good active stick here by the Pointers. Katie Stanius stretching for it, can't come up with it, and the Yellow Jackets send it deep again. Torma ties it up once again. Torma around to the near corner. Riley Novak goes down to the side of the net. Now Stevens Point will clear it out. Now here's Superior coming in. Shot off the shoulder of Annie Beck, and The Yellow Jackets goes down hard into the near corner. Slow to get back to her feet is Lucy Drugas. Now she's all right, though. And Stevens Point will get the puck deep. Josie Bender going behind the net to give chase. Bender cycling around the far wall, centers it back. Avery Engbrecht comes. She'll wire a shot. That goes wide to the near corner. Skylar Arneson first to get there on the near side for the Pointers. Yellow Jackets, very quick pass ahead, coming to Kaylee Swerhoon. Swerhoon around, fed it near side for Jenna Hoops. Hoops carries it to the corner, poked away from her. Molly Millar runs into a defender behind the net. So Alyssa Yoakum in there to help out. Now Millar back to Engbrecht, half wall in the near side. Engbrecht, as the forecheck comes in from the Yellow Jackets again. Millar with a backhander, able to clear it out into the neutral zone. Alyssa Yoakum pokes it ahead again. Stevens Point finishing a change here. Yellow Jackets pass ahead, Swerhoon. Pointers fan on it. Courtney Leising pops it to herself and then clears the zone. Polkamp off of her skate and comes back into the Superior end. Long range pass tipped in by the Yellow Jackets, so no icing call. Yoakum gets cut off by Eiley Dahl, and Dahl whips it around the far side, but the Pointers pick it up, and lifting it up and out of play is Skylar Arneson. And we'll get a whistle here. 10:03 to go here in the first period. Stevens Point, Maddie Anderle from Courtney Leising and Molly Polkamp at 7:53. So let's see, Leising and Polkamp each with their fourth point of the weekend. Leising had 2 goals and an assist last night. Polkamp 3 assists. So they continue to finish strong here for the Pointers. Courtney Leising on senior day, of course. She'll go behind the net. Works it free. She'll get a little space to operate. She'll lift it out ahead to Anderle on the near side. Anderle, the junior out of Blaine, Minnesota. Turnover now. Yellow Jackets walk right up and a shot and a goal. Oh my goodness. Avery Olenek. Pointers turn the puck over right up the middle. She walked right between the circles and beat Annie Beck, who had no chance. And just like that, the Yellow Jackets back in front at 2-1. So Olenek, who scored last night, that'll be her 4th of the year. Superior back on top with 9:40 to go. Whistle and Riley Novak at center ice trying to poke it free. For the Pointers, Grace Torma will muscle it in. Far corner, Riley Novak trying to poke it free. Now it's Natalie Ahern. Ahern fires a shot, hit a body, that goes wide. Near boards, pinching in. Amanda Pouchnick for the Pointers. They work it around her. Loose at the red line on the near side. Cora Coe is coming in. Coe's behind the defense, short side. Now has to veer off, centers it back through, nobody home. Ahern, a good job to break that one up. Stanius will get there, bangs it off the near boards, and I believe this will be an icing call against the Pointers. It is. 9:06 to go here in the first period. Avery Olenek from Trinity Middle at 10:20. The Yellow Jackets now a 2-1 lead. They've outshot the Pointers so far here by a count of 9-3. A face-off back in the Stevens Point end to the left side of Annie Beck. Been beaten cleanly on both goals here. All right, near side, Torma flips it around. Amanda Pouchnick first to get there on the far side. She's tied up by Kaylin Garner. Garner trying to muscle it free in the far corner, getting some help here from Cora Coes. But it's Riley Novak with a good job to hold it up, and now Natalie Ahern comes away with it. Ahern accelerates to the near side, tried to shove it ahead for Katie Stanius. The Yellow Jackets intercept that and send it back in. Now a long pass ahead. Stanius gets to it on the far boards, broken up again. Yellow Jackets hammer it off the glass, deep into the far corner by Cora Coes. Behind the net, Pointers cough it up here. Courtney Leising steps in to pick it up. She'll get it and has some space, cuts out behind her own net. Leising ahead, fakes to the left, now keeps going to the right. She'll carry it in on the far side, but then gets bumped off into the far boards and lost the handle on the puck. Yellow Jackets wire it around the boards. Doyle gets a piece of it, but it's going to slide out of the zone. Courtney Leising will backhand it in deep, goes back behind the net where Marks gives chase for Superior. Behind the net, turnover. Here is Maddie Anderle looking to center. Anderle has Polkamp to the front of the net. Now she's tied up with 2 Yellow Jacket defenders. Polkamp in there, comes away with it. Polkamp turns, fires a shot wide, far side. Pinching in, Tara Regan on the far side, holds it in. Here's Anderle again in the far corner. Anderle coming, Leising with a shot. That's fought off there by the goaltender Molly Black. Up far side, Pointers again, force a turnover, had it for a minute. Josie Bender lost it to 3-on-1, back the other way. This is Ashton Parnell in, fires a shot, missed the net and got the glass. Tara Regan to the near side, trying to shove it ahead to Courtney Leising, who's waiting for it. Yellow Jackets send it back, but now they come back. Here's Leising, walks through a defender. She'll get the puck deep. Black kicks it to the far corner. Leising, end of a long shift there. She'll come off. 7:15 to go in the first, a 2-1 lead for Superior. Now far side, Yoakum frees it up. Long-range shot by Millar, wide to the near corner. Engbrecht giving chase on the near side. Yellow Jackets, Andriachi sends it ahead, and they've got a 2-on-1 sort of developing here. Side of the net, Beck got a piece of it. As going behind the net is Kaylee Swerhoon. Pointers back in transition again. Far side, Bender tried to get to the red line, lost it. Now she'll regain it and send it in deep. Engbrecht on the forecheck, got a piece of it there. Bounces now to Jenna Hoops. She'll come through center ice with it. Bouncing puck again is broken up by Molly Millar. Pointers off the far wall. Down the length of the ice. No icing, as they'll say it got through one of the Yellow Jackets. Lucy Drugas back to get it. Long-range pass ahead. This is broken up by Riley Novak, who reads the play well. She'll chip it ahead for Katie Stanyas. Back to her again. Novak reaching for it. Yellow Jackets take it away. Off the stick of Avery Olenek. Torma, the first to get there for Stevens Point, hung up on the referee on the far side. Josh Carl, Jim Brown, the referees. James Mazer works the lines here this afternoon. All right, Katie Stanyas with it now at her own blue line. She'll come right through center ice, get some speed to the right wing, and then fans on it as she tries to dump it in. Yellow Jackets do the same, but it somehow rolls right to Avery Olenek, who flips it deep to the far corner. Leising off the far wall, gets through a defender and out on the far side. Yellow Jackets hammer it right back in. Torma behind the net now. Soli Doyle with it for Stevens Point. She'll go far side to Polkamp. Slides it ahead to Leising on the right wing. Leising back to the middle. Nobody home there. And for picking it up for the Yellow Jackets, Stacy Steiner. Steiner threw a stick check and then kind of hesitated a bit. We'll get a whistle and an offsides. 5:34 to go here in the first. We'll get the media timeout. 2-1 Superior on the Pointer Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, out of the media timeout here. Pointers win the draw, bring it in, and it flips up and out of play on the near side. So just like that, they'll blow it dead. We'll get a restart here to the right side of the Yellow Jacket goaltender, Molly Black. 9-3 are the shots in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Pointers near side into the corner. Courtney Leising after it, right in front of the net. Shot backhanded, rebound stopped by Black. Rebound is still there. Cleared out to the near side, off the near wall and out. Leising pokes it free. Cora Coe is with it. She'll go off the fireboards. And Tara Regan reverses back. Pointers able to clear it out to center ice. Back in the zone, far side. Now they'll come rink wide here. Engbrecht picks it up. Good job to tie it up. And Anna Scherling brings it in. Kaylin Garner, who scored the first goal for the Yellow Jackets near side, dumps it around the boards. Tara Regan to Molly Polkamp. Now Courtney Leising on the near side. Leising wheels with it, cuts behind Engebrecht, comes in, now centers it. Puck still loose there. And this is Cole Fitterer in the lineup here for the Pointers as she breaks it up, keeps the puck deep for the moment, and then it flips up into the Superior bench and out of play. Well, 4:30 to go here in the first. 2-1 the Yellow Jacket lead. Senior day for the Pointers. Courtney Leising, Molly Millar, Katie Stanius, Soli Doyle. Recognized before the game here. Pointers will have one more home game a week from today, a 2 o'clock game against top-ranked River Falls. 4.5 to go in the first. Arneson with a shot. Hit a shin pad on the way through. Still loose. Fitterer reaching for it. Now Engbrecht with a shot and a goal. Oh, boy, spinning around. Avery Engbrecht with the shot. This will be her third of the year. A shot block that came, and Engbrecht just took it between the circles. Pointers draw back to level here at 2. So Avery Engbrecht will get credit for the goal on a shot that beat Molly Black. So the Pointers answer with 4:21 to go here in period number 1. Off the face-off, Yellow Jackets off the glass and in. This should be an icing call. Yep. Right off the draw, it is. I believe they're going to say Skylar Arneson, I think, gets the assist. On the scoring here, 4:15 to go, even at 2. Faced off to the right side of Molly Black. Stanius out high. Grace Torma scoops a shot wide. Riley Novak to the rebound, tries to jam it back in front. Stanius gets a stick free, but it's intercepted. Yellow Jackets on a nifty play off the near wall. Bryn McLean looks to clear it out. Stanius back to get it for the Pointers. Stanius throws it far side for Ahern, out of her reach, but she'll close the gap on the play with Riley Novak. Yellow Jackets swirl around. Emma Booth with it, and let's see, up and out of play again as it's Amanda Pouchnick. Converging back on the play off of her stick, goes into the penalty box, and we'll get a whistle. 3:49 to go here in period number 1. Pointers a 5-3 win yesterday to clinch no worse than 3. All right, lead pass ahead. Anderle got a piece of it. Now Leising hops through a defender, but the Yellow Jackets clear it out. Jenna Hoops cuts to the far side. Hoops tried a little toe drag. Now it walks through, slides all the way free and clear to the near corner. Kaylee Swerhoon out high to Aislinn Carrick. It went through her legs and comes down the length of the ice. She's back to get it. Anderle in there, able to poke it free. Here's Polkamp working it free. Tried to go back to Anderle. Leising with it. Turn, got herself free for a minute. Now has to regain control. Pokes it out high. Tara Regan. She'll hammer a shot. Shot blocked there. Rebound to Polkamp off the outside of the net. Polkamp now to Leising. She rips one. Blocker to side by Black. Polkamp gloves it down behind the net, and they're going to say close the hand of the puck. So we'll get a whistle with an even 3 minutes to go here in the first period. Avery Engbrecht from Skylar Arneson at 15:39 is the Pointers' tying goal here as we're tied at 2. Well, Yellow Jackets took a 1-0 lead. Pointers answered. Took a 2-1 lead. Pointers answered. Yesterday's game, Yellow Jackets scored, and for about the first 15.5 minutes were firmly in control of things, but then the Pointers, a shorthanded and then a power play goal in the final 4.5 minutes of the period to take a 2-1 lead, and then kind of held on from there. 2:45 to go in the opening stanza here, tied at 2. Skylar Arneson overskated the puck. Now Millar with it. Millar feeds it far side, and Fitterer tripped around there. She'll get back to her feet, so Cole Fitterer out there with Avery Engbrecht and Molly Millar at the moment. Well, you'll hear from Coach Ninneman coming up in our first intermission. She wanted to try to mix things up a little bit here today. For the Yellow Jackets, Taylor Marks. Shot fired. That's deflected. Fitterer, nifty job off the boards. Tried to clear it out. Now here is Alyssa Yoakum with it. Yoakum, near side. Yoakum, nice job to get to the red line. Fires it wide. Puck hung up behind the net. Now rolls to Darby Matson. Matson ahead to Sherling. Sherling, left wing. Back to the middle, intercepted. Here comes Katie Stanius. The Yellow Jackets in a change. Stanius able to get it. She'll come in on the near side with Ahern. Shot lifted over the top of the cage. Puck loose, half wall on the far side. Stanius in there. Good job here by Grace Torma to hold the zone. Fires a shot. That's blocked. Scrummed for, and the Yellow Jackets, Olenek comes away with it. Olenek to the red line. She'll lift a backhander. Bounces wide of Beck. Near side, Amanda Pouchnick leaves it for Katie Stanyas. Stanyas back. Pouchnick a little out of position here. Now recovers to the far corner. Yellow Jackets, however, get there first. Pointers regain possession behind their own net with Grace Tormrow with 1:20 to go in the period. Natalie Ahern with some space to the red line near side. She'll wire it deep, and the Pointers will change. Maddie Anderle on the forecheck ahead. Leising, nice job to read it and intercept. She'll come in with Polkamp on the near side. Here's Anderle trying to spin free for a shot. Soli Doyle takes a shot. Glove there by the goaltender Black, and she'll hang on as we get a whistle with 59.7 seconds remaining in the period. Tied at 2. Yellow Jackets scored in the opening 20 seconds of the game. Pointers have answered, however, twice to get back to even. Face off to the left side of Molly Black. Pointers control. Tara Regan whiffs on a shot, slides through in front. Leising gets a piece of it. And the Pointers never could make solid contact in front of the net. Now in the near side, Bryn McLean with a defender. Tara Regan riding her around the backside of the net. Doyle steps in there, and that allows Leisen to pick it up. Turnover. Yellow Jackets end up with it. Now the Pointers with it. Tara Regan back the other way. 30 seconds to go as Anderle gets to it on the near side. Her and Polkamp will give chase. Molly Polkamp in the near corner. Pokes it free. Soli Doyle will play it. Cleared back out. Avery Engbrecht back. She'll go cross ice to Yoakum. Yoakum back to the near side. Turned it over up the middle. Andriachi, a nice job to read that. She'll take it away again. She walks through a couple of players. Now leaves it back. Poke free again. Andriachi turns, fires a shot. Blocked to the near corner. 8 seconds to go in the period. To the far corner. Fitterer will just eat it in the far corner, and the final seconds will roll off here. Now comes free, but Leising has it, and that'll do it. 20 minutes in the books in Game 2 of this WIAC series from Willett Arena, as the Pointers and the Yellow Jackets are tied at 2. Coming up, we'll get you a first period recap. We'll also check in on that River Falls-Eau Claire game going on at Hobbs Ice Arena. Give you the details of that as the first and second place teams in the conference battling. Plus, you'll hear from Pointers coach Ann Ninneman. That is coming up. Stevens Point and Superior tied at 2 after 2 here on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com. While the Pointers bring the heat on the ice, McCain is bringing crispy golden fries to the dinner table. Score perfectly golden, perfectly delicious fries in the freezer aisle with McCain. When it's dinner time, you can count on McCain to deliver the fries the whole family will love just as much as their favorite team. A reminder that corporate sponsorship is a wonderful way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network. Our first intermission, Stevens Point and Superior tied at 2. Pointers the win yesterday, back to 500. While Superior now 9-11-2, so they're trying to get back in that vicinity watermark area there. And again, they couple games against Northland coming up. As Stevens Point with the win yesterday, again, locking down at least the 3 seed. So, that is the horizon there. But here, the Yellow Jackets off to a great start. Kaylin Garner, her 10th of the year from Cora Coes and Anna Scherling. Just 20 seconds. First shot of the game beats Annie Beck. And the Yellow Jackets had a 1-0 lead, but Pointers doing a nice job to answer. 7:53. Maddie Anderle set up well by Courtney Leising and Molly Polkamp. Anderle, her 11th of the year at 7:53, and we're tied at 1. Then at the 10:20 mark, Avery Olenek from Trinity Middle on a shot that beat Beck again. Just, boy, she came right up the middle between the circles and didn't get picked up by a defender. Wrist shot beat her. Olenek gave the Yellow Jackets a 2-1 lead at 10:20, but Avery Engbrecht at the 15:39 mark. Skylar Arneson from the near side set her up. Engbrecht with a shot from the top of the right face-off circle between the circles. Avery Engbrecht, her 3rd of the year. We're tied at 2 after 2. Yellow Jackets outshoot the Pointers 9-6 in the first period. Neither team whistled for a penalty. So Molly Black credited with 4 first-period saves. Annie Beck credited with 7 first-period saves for the Pointers. And from the face-off dot, Yellow Jackets winning 68.5% of the face-offs in that first period is went a long way to their puck possession game there. So, but Pointers have battled back twice here, and we're tied at 2 after 2. All right, coming into the afternoon, River Falls had a 5-point lead over Eau Claire in the WIAC standings. Eau Claire beat Superior on Tuesday night to get within 5 points. River Falls 8-0-1 with 26 points. Eau Claire 7-1 with 21 points. And River Falls this afternoon has a 2-1 lead after 1 period at Hobbs Ice Arena, as it is Quinn Hartmetz from McKenna Sandberg at 6:44 of the first period. But the Falcons answering, Madison Laverne from Kaylee Nickham and Kenzie Dunn at 10:37. And then Madison Kaderlich, unassisted at 16:54, has given River Falls a 2-1 lead after 20 minutes. Falcons outshooting the Blue Golds by a count of 12-6. Looking at next week's schedule, Northland will be at Eau Claire for a Wednesday evening game, and the Lumberjills will head back to Hobbs Ice Arena on Saturday at 2 o'clock to take on Eau Claire, while Stevens Point here will host River Falls for a 2 o'clock game a week from today. And then the following weekend, the 21st and 22nd, Friday night, Superior at Northland, Saturday afternoon. Friday night and Saturday afternoon for the 2 game set there, and it's Eau Claire at River Falls. The Pointers have the bye in that final weekend. So we'll see how things shake out there. River Falls desperately needing a win to keep in the mix of things on the national scene, as coming into the game, they literally, with the win, I should say, with some things that happened out east yesterday, most notably Bowdoin, who was up there losing. The Falcons, who are 8th in the latest NCAA percentage index ranking, they would be the last team in the tournament as far as things go, because there's no automatic bid for the WIAC. So right now, Augsburg slides up there all the way up to 2 in the NPI. St. Norbert in there as well. And then it'd also be Gustavus and River Falls from the west. The east teams right now would be Endicott, Wilkes, Norwich, Middlebury, Oswego, Nazareth, getting the auto bids. And then Amherst and Plattsburgh at large. So again, that's taking into account the top seeds basically winning the automatic bids in their tournament. From there, you go to the NPI, and if that were the case, River Falls would be the last tournament in here. But Eau Claire is 16th in the NPI, so with a couple games against them, you would think the Falcons could improve their NPI index here. But I think not out of the realm of impossible for the Falcons. Going to need to win out, basically, and win the WIAC championship to build their stock in the NPI index to try to get through and get in the national tournament to defend their national championship. And they will host the Final Four. Predetermined bid put in and selected. So River Falls will host the Division III championships coming up in the end of March. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. Pointers and Yellow Jackets tied at 2 after 2 here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Visit your local Festival Foods today and pick up a sweet treat from their Scratch Bakery. favorite decadent entree from their savory meat department, or fresh produce to feed your body from their Days Fresher produce department. Shopping with Festival Foods earns you discounts on Quick Trip gas, so you can pump up the savings. The more you spend, the more you save. Register your card to easily manage your gas rewards points. Only at Festival Foods, a proud sponsor of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Brightline Investigations reminds everyone that firearm safety is everyone's responsibility. Any firearm not in use should be safely unloaded and secured. Brightline Investigations is a federal firearms licensee, NRA law enforcement, and USCCA certified instructor. Find out more at brightlineinvestigations.com. For all your professional firearms training and investigative needs, choose Brightline Investigations. Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. PuroClean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, PuroClean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. PuroClean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call PuroClean today for all your property needs. PuroClean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526.
Continue our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network this afternoon. Pointer women back in action against UW Superior, a 5-3 win in Game 1 of the series last night. And we talked now with Pointer's head coach, Ann Ninneman. Well, Coach, we talked everything about getting off to a start here, and for about the first 15 minutes or so, it was a little but a strong finish to that first period to get a couple goals and get a lead really turned things around for you.
Yeah, we got some very timely goals yesterday, and I think we were pretty much a roller coaster throughout the game. Turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. But the resilience and pushing through, and we were down, and then they would tie it up. I'm very happy with our effort last night. The
shorthand want to get you going by Katie. Just, you got to just get to the net at sometimes, and you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and that's a recent rule change as well. Yeah. So that is the full intent of the rule. If the puck trickles in after the whistle and nobody propelled it, it's supposed to be a goal. So very thankful that the officials were able to make the right call on that one.
And you're able to turn around right after that, get a power play goal to get you the lead.
Yeah. Special teams are kicking.
Yeah, exactly. When your power play is going well, what goes good for you? Because you've had some success there lately.
Yeah, making good passes, underhandling the puck, not doing it by themselves. So working together. We spend a lot of time on it. So it's finally great to see it coming to fruition.
As you came through, defensively throughout that game, it seemed like kind of a grind at times for you, kind of hanging on with both hands.
Yeah, I mean, we know that. We have good goaltending, and we rely heavily on them. So getting stuck in our D zone is, I don't want to say fairly normal for us, but we are used to that, unfortunately. But we're able to battle through it, so I'm glad we did.
And I think to do that, blocking a lot of shots and kind of doing the little other things that you have to do, maybe if you don't possess the puck, is that a big key for you?
Yeah, exactly. The intangibles, the things that people don't want to do, we have to do.
All right. How important was it getting that win last night to know you need to come in with points you'd lock out of that first round game? That's kind of step one for the weekend, right?
Yeah, that was absolutely huge.
All right. As you turn around today, obviously short turnaround for both teams here. You'll come in. We can't really give away what you earned yesterday. Is that the way you look at it?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot of things that we're working on today. We're going to try to mix some things up in preparation for as we move into playoffs and when it's win and go home. So I'm excited to try some different things, give our team different ideas and looks, and challenge us in a little bit different way, but hopefully continuing the same effort and energy.
As you honor your seniors here today, obviously every year a senior crop is a different one. What will you remember most about this group?
Yeah, I think they all strongly just grew throughout their 4 years, a number of them battling through injuries during their time, but between last year and this year, they really rose to the occasion to lead our team in the right direction, and their energy and effort, both on and off the ice, has completely shown in our season this year.
And is your message to everybody here, hey, we send our seniors out on a win no matter what, right?
Yes, that's the plan. Yep.
All right, good luck here this afternoon.
Thank you.
Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. They also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We are here for you and your family, here for the community, planning for the future, and here for good. Because that's how it should be among people who care for one another. And that's what keeps driving us forward at Aspirus. Good people with good hearts, delivering great care. Care that will keep getting better as we grow and thrive together. Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Support for Pointer Sports is provided by Mullins Whey. Simply pure and all-natural, Mullins Whey protein isolates come in multiple delicious flavors. Learn more about the health nutrition benefits of whey protein isolates at mullinswhey.com. Your way, our way, Mullins Whey. And by Thrivent. It's never too early to refine your vision for retirement. Thrivent has financial advisors to help you create a strategy to reflect your priorities. Call Mike at 715-340-8054 to get started. Nothing beats the excitement of UW Stevens Point athletics. Advance tickets for men's hockey and basketball are available online at tickets.uwsp.edu or by calling the University Information and Ticket Office at 715-346-4100. Game day tickets for all Pointers events go on sale at the door 1 hour prior to game time, with group pricing available with 48-hour advance purchase required. Get your seat in the dog pound today at tickets.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at Wild Arena, set to go here for period number 2. Stevens Point Superior tied at 2. Hard to believe, Pointers just one game remaining after this regular season. Starts around October, about Halloween, and just flies by here. So, set to go, tied at 2. Trying to send your seniors off with a win. So far, you've fallen behind twice, but managed to climb back in it each time. Off the draw, controlled by the Yellow Jackets. As they dump it in. Now far side, cleared around by the Pointers once again. Tara Regan after it, near side, along with Molly Polkamp. Polkamp. Lysing ahead, far side Anderle. Anderle carried it in. Pointers are off sides here. Regan chips it ahead for Lysing once again. Polkamp on the near side. Sends it deep. And up the wall on the far side. Yellow Jackets off the end board behind their own net. Now long range pass ahead onto the stick there of Cora Coase. Coase carries it in, uses defender as a screen. Toe drag shot, rebound, and a goal. Pad save made by Annie Beck, but there to pounce on the rebound, I believe, is Anna Scherling. She will get the rebound goal here for the Yellow Jackets, who once again back on top at 3-2. Scherling, her third of the year. And the Yellow Jackets back on top in the opening minute here of period number 2. Reset. Boy, Molly Beck kind of giving it to her defense pair in front of her. She made the save, but left a juicy rebound that nobody could clear out. Around to the near side. Here's Riley Novak for the Pointers, trying to free it up in there with Natalie Ahern. Ahern has it. Oh, still tied up. Novak away with it. Tried to walk through and poked away. Now recovers back to get it. She'll leave it. Here's Ahern. Has a shooting angle. Blockered aside by Black. Far corner it goes. Lifted up off the glass. Pointers swat for it here. Should have been buzzed down with a high stick, but they'll say play on. A rolling puck at center ice. Goes off the stick here now of Avery Olenek. Olenek scored the second goal for the Yellow Jackets. Now the Yellow Jackets throw it out in front as, what do we got here? Katie Stanius tied up with one of the Yellow Jackets to the side of the net, Bryn McLean. Well, the Yellow Jackets with some speed, Kaylee Swerhoon. Swerhoon, nifty pass in, shot fought off by Beck with a blocker. Oh, what a nifty setup there right in front of the net. And Annie Beck with a swiping blocker save. Long range shot goes wide. Yellow Jackets to the rebound, Andriachi slides it up to the point far side, now gets it back in there. She'll kick it and keep it going. Yellow Jackets to the middle, tried to feed a backhander toward the front of the net. Shot fired, Beck with a save there. Kicked it to the near side. Circling Stacy Steiner with it now, far side. And down hard, Jenna Hoops in front of the net. She'll get back to her feet. Amanda Pouchnick will get there. Pouchnick near side, slides it ahead, but the Yellow Jackets, too many bodies there, and now they walk it in. Here's Hoops firing a shot. Shot blocked there by Grace Torma. It'll go up and out of play. We'll get a whistle. 17:24 to go here in the second. Anna Sherling with the goal, 52 seconds of the second period from Cora Coes. And the Yellow Jackets go back on top here, 3-2. 17:24 to go here in the second period. It'll be Molly Millar in to take the face-off for the Pointers. Alyssa Yoakum accelerating out from behind the net. She'll lead the charge back the other way on the left wing. Slides it through a defender. Goes hung up back behind the net. First to get there, Yoakum. Millar tried to slide a pass in front. Does. Broken up by the Yellow Jackets. Pointers pinching defensively in on the far side, and this is going to allow Trinity Middle to head back the other way. And rolls off of her stick and goes all the way down behind the Stevens Point net. Millar with it, near side of the net, cleared it up the middle, turned it over, long range shot that hit Grace Torma. Now it's Josie Bender with it. Bender had it taken away from behind there by Anna Sherling. Sherling now right in front. A shot whistled right along the goal line as Kaylin Garner found herself all alone. She shoved a backhander that I think hit off the skate of Annie Beck and went right along the goal line and out on the other side. Well, Pointers clear it out. Not far enough for icing, they'll say. Back to get it here, Maddie Rewerts. Rewerts ahead, nifty pass ahead. Kaylin Garner veered off to the far side. Big pileup and a takedown on the far side. They'll say play on. Side of the net, Polkamp comes away with it. Polkamp ahead to Lysing to missed Maddie Anderle, and the Yellow Jackets dump it back in. Far corner comes out to Soli Doyle. She'll cycle with it. Off the far wall it goes. Red line on the far side. A nice play by Rewerts to the Yellow Jackets. Slides it near side to Cora Coes, who sends it in. The Pointers clear it out. Anderle off the heel of her stick. Now she gets it back, kicks it in far side. Puts the brakes on. Anderle slides it through. Nobody home. And it's Cora Coes with it. Coes to Emma Booth. Booth in near side. Long range shot as Beck tried to kick the rebound of the far corner, kind of whiffed on it and went right back. Tara Regan now with it into the zone onside, shoves it through a defender. Got stood up now by Stacy Steiner, and they'll go to the near corner. Yellow Jackets dig it out from there. Up the middle, Stanius off of her, and this is down the length of the ice. Pointers, Grace Torma for Tara Regan behind the net instead. She'll let Riley Novak come away with it, and the Yellow Jackets intercept that. Now they'll shove it back to the near side. Natalie Ahern after it. Ahern, penalty call coming up here against, I believe, the Pointers coming up here. Yep, we're going to get the game's first penalty as Natalie Ahern, I think, will take a slashing call here, or a cross-checking, excuse me. So Ahern off on a cross-check, and the Yellow Jackets head to the power play. Power play numbers for the Yellow Jackets, 10 of 66, 15.2%. Pointers on the penalty kill. They've killed off 49 of 58. That's 84.5%. But the Yellow Jackets with a one-goal lead here, 14:41 to go in the second period, will head to the man advantage. Polkamp to take the face-off. Soli Doyle goes behind her own net. Defender on her. Got it to the near wall, but not out. Held in by the Yellow Jackets. Near side, Garner Garner looks to center. They bring it back out to the point. They'll fake a shot, go far side, and a shot whistled through there by McLean. Around the boards it comes, all the way out of the zone. Back to get it, Darby Matson. Matson throws it ahead to McLean. McLean puts the brakes on it. Now they slide it along the blue line near side to Coes. Back to the point, shot through traffic, hit a body on the way through. Pointers try to clear, but it hit a shin pad there, and Cora Coes keeps it going for the Yellow Jackets. Minute 20 on the power play. Far side, McLean comes back through to the middle. Long range shot. Beck with a save. Rebound there. Cleared out to the far wall. Beck with a pad save. Resetting now is Darby Matson. Matson, far side to McLean. McLean into the middle. Tied up. The Pointers will lift it and gets out of the zone into the neutral zone. Polkamp coming off on a change. Lysing out there now. Yellow Jackets walking in. Now toe drag. They lose the handle on it as Kaylee Swahoon picks it up. They'll leave it back out high to reset. Garner, a long-range shot. That goes wide. Rebound is chopped at. Beck swats at it with the paddle, and she's got something going on with her helmet here. And it comes off, and we get a whistle. Let's see. She lost her glove, and the helmet came off. And Bree Simon asking what's the deal, and the goaltender's helmet comes off. They blow it dead. 44 seconds remaining in the power play. 13:31 to go here in period number 2. Yellow Jackets on the power play with a 3-2 lead. Half wall on the far side. They'll come to the middle. Diving effort there, but Stanius a good job to read that. And she'll backhand it out to kill some penalty time off here. Pointers, Stanius scored a shorthanded goal for the Pointers last night. Their first goal of the game, which got them back in it. And they followed it up with a power play goal short time later to have a 2-1 lead after one. Yellow Jackets with the momentum here, and on the power play, Tara Regan with some speed behind the net and gets it to Grace Torma, who will lift it down the length of the ice. 5 seconds to go, so the Yellow Jackets, a couple of chances on the power play here. Now Superior coughs it up with Lysing on the forecheck along with Polkamp. Polkamp now forces him to go behind the net again. Far corner, Maddie Rewerts. Rewerts, Lysing in there again. And Torma try to get it. They do. Pointers dump it back far corner as they put the forecheck pressure on here. Lysing near side. Here's Anderley trying to feed it to Polkamp in front of the net. Yellow Jackets intercept. Back the other way they come. Swarhoon. The blue line across to Olenek, and we'll get a whistle and an offsides. 12:24 to go here in the second. Yellow Jackets 0 for 1 in the power play here. They've outshot the Pointers 14-7 here as we are about 7.5 minutes into this second period. And the Yellow Jackets with the lead here. Senior day for the Pointers. Face off just outside the point, blue line of the near side, controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Marks dumps it in. Around the board, Soli Doyle will get there first for the Pointers. Doyle waits for help. Now she's picked up by a couple of defenders. Yellow Jackets walk it out to the point, near side shot. Glove save made by Beck, and she'll hang on. And then one of the Yellow Jackets gets dumped after the play. Darby Matson took the shot from the near side. It is Trinity Middle who is dumped after the play. We'll get a whistle. 12:07 to go here in the second period. And the faceoff will stay in the Pointer end. Well, offensive chances have been now right off the draw, fired wide of the net. I'm going to say at a premium here. 5 goals scored between these two teams. Here comes Molly Polkamp. Scoops it ahead to Ahern. Turn the puck over. Yellow Jackets maybe a 2-on-1. They'll walk in. Shot back with a save as Darby Matson found herself uncontested. Annie Beck shuts that one down and does not produce a rebound. And she'll get a whistle here with 11:49 to go in the second. Face-off will stay in. Yellow Jackets have attempted 28 shots here today. And off the draw, here comes Josie Bender. She'll shove it ahead. Avery Engbrecht tried to kick it in. Pointers are offsides here, so they'll surrender control of the puck. And the Yellow Jackets, Kaylin Garner, weaving her way through traffic, fires a shot wide. She'll go chase after it along with Anna Sherling. Sherling Throws it out in front. Josie Bender again. Tried to get Engebrecht. That's red again. Right in front. Redirect back with a save. They will jam for the rebound. Anna Scherling found herself in tight. Tried to wheel around with the backhand and kind of tried to slide it 5-hole, but Beck able to shut that down and then able to scramble to cover with the glove and hang on. And she'll get a whistle with 11:19 to go here in the second. Pointers are just 7 shots on goal here this afternoon. Now another turnover by the Pointers, and the Yellow Jackets clear it out, and Courtney Leising jams it up the near wall now, trying to hop free between a defender, reaching. Couldn't come away with it. Anderle hustling to get there. And, took a weird bounce off the stanchion, and alertly Beck with the pad save, or Black, excuse me, with a pad save. Leising holds it in, scoops it ahead, intercepted by Rewerts. Rewerts up on the far side. Soli Doyle with it now. Courtney Leising back with it. Shoves it to Anderle on the near side. Back through to the middle. Here comes Doyle. Fires a shot. Hits the post. Oh, she hit the upper corner of the post on the far side, and a shot that cleanly beat Molly Black. Now Doyle chasing after it. Tries to muscle it free in the far corner. Molly Polkamp in there to help her out. Katie Stanius as Leising off on the change now. Far side, Yellow Jackets dig it free. A long outlet pass ahead. Just misses Emma Booth, but she got a piece of it. So it goes down the length of the ice. Yellow Jackets will change. Stevens Point off a defender here on the near side. Polkamp gains possession. She'll lift it up, bouncing puck. And here's Stanius with it ahead. Riley Novak plays it out. Yellow Jackets restore possession here. Stacy Steiner, lead pass up onto the left wing to Swerhoon. Swerhoon near side. She had it poked away on a good defensive play there by Tara Regan. And now big collision on the far side. And centering pass right in front. Shot missing a wide open net is Jenna Hoops. Oh my goodness, had Beck down and out. Missed a wide open net. Hoops now spins it around again. Avery Olenek mishandled the pass there. Back in their own end. Yellow Jackets. Aislinn Carrick away. Stanius, tried to send it back in again. Pokes free again. Here's Olenek. She'll dump it in near corner. Under 10 to go in the second. 3-2 is the Yellow Jacket lead. Amanda Pouchnick working with Tara Regan behind the net for the Pointers. And it's the Pointers that come away with it. Here's Molly Millar. Millar ahead behind Natalie Ahern. Ahern off on a change. Pointers behind their own net again. Far side, Katie Stanius has Cole Fitterer out there. Fitterer with it, maybe a 2-on-1, but can't handle it. Had Millar coming in. Fitterer to the end board, pokes it free to the far corner. Taylor Marks with it ahead. Now in on the far side is Kaylin Garner. She's picked up there. Pointers poke it free, and Millar back to get it. Millar turning, goes behind the net. Now she'll wheel it to the far corner. Pouchnick off the boards and out. Fitterer at center ice feeds it ahead to Engebrecht. Engebrecht coming in, long range shot, blocker to side by Black. Fitterer to the rebound in the far corner. Now Fitterer around her, and long pass here, and this should be a whistle and an icing call against the Yellow Jackets. No, they're going to win the foot race. To get there first is Kaylin Garner. Garner shoved up the far wall. That allows Engebrecht to get in there. She'll tie it up along with Pouchnick, and we have a whistle and a hooking call coming here, I believe, against the Pointers. And we'll get the media timeout. 8:07 to go here in the second period. 3-2 the Yellow Jacket lead. The Yellow Jackets heading to the power play when we come back on the Pointers Sports Network.
Cousin Subs is now bigger and better in Stevens Point. Visit them today at 111 North Division Street with a fresh look that includes a drive-thru. Whether it's a grilled-to-order cheesesteak, Wisconsin cheese curds, or a party box of subs, Cousins has something for every occasion. Order online at cousinsubs.com or with the Cousin Subs mobile app. Cousin Subs. Believe in better. See what's behind the glass with Aero Global. Operating in Canada and the United States since 1965, Aero delivers durable, custom-engineered solutions for transit, off-road, and fleet vehicles, always with a focus on quality and service. Aero honors its values to provide customers with best-in-class design expertise, product innovation, comprehensive product support, and custom-engineered solutions. Aero Global. Innovation driven by people.
All right, back here as for the Pointers, it is Skylar Arneson off on a hooking call. And the Yellow Jackets to their second power play of the afternoon with a 3-2 lead. Out high, Anna Sherling comes across, shot through traffic, deflected wide by the Pointers. Sherling gets to it again, leaves it out high to Rewerts. Rewerts with a shot, that whistled its way through. Near side, Soli Doyle after it, trying to feed it ahead to Courtney Leising. Leising chasing after it, will get behind the defense, but it goes behind the net. First to get there is Anna Sherling for the Yellow Jackets, but Leising takes it away. Leising had to ditch the referee on the far side and lost the handle on the puck. Jenna Hoops in on the right wing, right in front is, let's see, that's Kaylee Swerhoon, but could not feed it to her in front of the net. She'll go behind the net. Now they'll reset it up. Circling with it, Hoops, backhander, that goes through, far side. There's a shot fired, hit a skate on the way through, and it's Andriachi. Out to the point near side to Matson. Matson back to Andriachi, a shot off the outside of the net on the near side. Minute remaining on the Skylar Arneson hooking call here with 7:05 to go in the second. Yellow Jackets on the power play here. Yoakum banging for it in the near corner. Tries to come away with it. Leising will step in there and up the near wall and not out. Yellow Jackets again walk through the middle, coming free. Stick tied up there. Yoakum picked it up as pretty nifty move there. Swerhoon, couple of chances to get a shot up, but had her stick tied up. Yellow Jackets back in their own end. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Through the neutral zone. Pointers shove it. Polkamp chasing after it now after Anderle. We're going to get a penalty coming up here against the Yellow Jackets here. They've just evened it up with an interference call. It will be Kaylin Garner going off on an interference call. She gives the double palms up on the way here. Josh Carl says interference. So we'll go 4-on-4 here for 26 seconds, and then the Pointers will have their first power play of the afternoon. 6:33 to go in the second. 3-2, the superior lead. Face off to the right side of Molly Black, who has not seen much action here. Just 2 shots on goal by the Pointers here in the second period and 8 total for the game. Yellow Jackets, a lot of space here for Cora Coes. He shoves a defender down and a pile up here. Long range shot, back with a save and a rebound. Well, the Yellow Jackets just steamrolling in on the far side. Now Torma in there as well. Pointers take it away, 3 seconds. And another tripping call here. No sign of that. And here's the Yellow Jackets near side. A shot redirected. That's blocked in front. Yellow Jackets with it. Polkamp racing out there as the Pointers on the power play, but the Yellow Jackets walk in, back with a save, and she'll hang on. 5:54 to go here in the second period. So we'll get a face-off here in the point end, but 1:21 to go in the Pointers' first power play of the afternoon. Pointer power play, 8 out of 50, 16%. Killers for the Yellow Jackets have killed off 70 of 90, 77.8. All right, Alyssa Yoakum. Behind the net, she'll put the brakes on and set up the breakout with Soli Doyle to her left. Draws a defender, Doyle. Left wing, struggled with it, now gets it back. Leising off of her stick. Polkamp feeds it back to Leising, who walks through, fires a shot, save made by Black. Doyle with it, sets it up, point on the far side for Leising. She'll turn, fires a shot to goal. Courtney Leising wires a shot through. Power play goal for the Pointers. 5.5 minutes to go in the second. We're tied at 3. Leising just all weekend has made a home from out high between the circles. It'll go as a power play goal for the Pointers. And we're back to even again in this back and forth affair. Leising 2 goals last night. It'll be her 13th of the year for the Pointers. Boy, Molly Black made a beautiful save on the first chance, and Pointers did a good job on the far side to keep it going. The Yellow Jackets wire it in, down, and in on Annie Beck, and she'll cover it up. 5:23 to go. Courtney Leising from Soli Doyle in the power play at 14:30. And we are level at 3. All right, here's Superior with it. Far corner, Riley Novak works it free. Stanyas off the wall but not out. Yellow Jackets shove it back to the near corner. spin move in the near side. Riley Novak for Stevens Point in there. Can't work it free. Power play had been a struggle for the Pointers here, but they've gotten some action here. Now Stanius is piled up. She takes a shot on the way down, and here is Molly Millar back the other way. Or Molly, yeah, it's Millar. Nope, check it. Natalie Ahern. And what are we going to get here? A slashing call coming here. And let's see. Yeah, we got two Superior players in the box here. And let's see what we got. All right, so a slashing call goes off. So looks like Kaylee Swerhoon gets a slash. And I think a couple of misconducts handed out as well for some. So 5-on-4. And Josh Carl to Bree Simon asking what did she do. And got the proverbial, that's it. So Pointers back to the power play here with 4:51 to go in the period. All right, off the face-up, Pointers control. Here's Polkamp out high. Long-range shot blocker to side by Black. Maddie Anderle to the rebound. Half wall on the far side, looks to center. Now leaves it back. Here's Polkamp. Out high to Soli Doyle. Shoves it near side. Yoakum through to the middle. Oh, Polkamp swung and missed on a one-time attempt. Yellow Jackets short-handed. 2-on-1 back the other way. Lead pass for Kaylin Garner. Goes wide. She'll gather it in behind the net. Looks to shove it back out in front. She does. A rolling puck there. They fire a shot. Save made by Beck. Rebound cleared out to the far side. Ashton Parnell with a golden chance there. Short-handed. Well, the Yellow Jackets lift it back in, hung on the referee, and they'll come in. A long-range shot kicked aside by Beck. Emma Booth after the rebound, but it goes up into the netting and out of play. We get a whistle. Minute 16 to go in the power play. 4:07 to go in the second. So let's see. Swerhoon for slashing. And I believe it's Gabby Andriacci with a 10-minute misconduct penalty. So Pointers to their second power play of the afternoon after converting on the first, trying to get the lead. Now they jam it in front, short-handed. That's fought off. Booth behind the net for the Yellow Jackets between 3 Pointers. Penalty call coming against the Yellow Jackets again. Annie Beck coming off on an extra attacker. Katie Stanius going to walk in. Stanius fires a shot blocked up into the netting and out of play. Behind the net, the Yellow Jackets tied up again. And a slashing call coming to Emma Booth. And Stevens Point now with a 5-on-3 here for 57 seconds. 3:48 to go in the second. And a prime chance to get the lead for the first time here this afternoon. We'll have a 5-on-3 for just under a minute. So Booth off for slashing. Got to win a face-off here, and the Pointers do. Yellow Jackets chop it away. Soli Doyle on the far side. Doyle walks in, feeds it to Yoakum on the near side. She'll come in, Yoakum. Out high to Doyle again at the point. Doyle near side to Yoakum again. Polkamp working in front of the net. Boy, the Yellow Jackets, a good job here to take it away. Now Doyle holds it in near side. Doyle slides it to Yoakum again. Yoakum to Doyle. She'll go cross ice to Lysing. She'll wire a shot. Oh, redirected, went just wide of the net. Here's Yoakum to the rebound. Has room, can't get a shot off. Through to the middle, turning, shot fired, that's wide. Yellow Jackets to the rebound, they'll eat it up. Polkamp, a wraparound, comes through. Yoakum walks in, fires a shot. That's blocked by the Yellow Jackets. 15 to go on the 5-on-3. Polkamp works herself free, stick tied up, and the Yellow Jackets get it and clear it out. Oh, solid job in the kill here by the Yellow Jackets. Annie Beck steers it ahead, and the Pointers a 3-on-none. If they hustle, now they walk in. Anderle a shot, glove save made by Black, and she'll hang on. 5-on-3 is over with. It'll be a minute of a 5-on-4 advantage now as the Pointers applying the pressure here to try to get the lead. Molly Black with a couple of saves, a couple of clearouts by the Yellow Jackets in front of the net. Tied at 3, 2:48 to go in the second. Millar forces the face-off to the far corner. Novak in there along with Ahern. 3-on-1. And Novak digs it free. Millar now to Ahern. Ahern picked up by a defender. Strong stick to hold it in on the far side. Scoops it free. Here comes the Pointers. Tara Regan, or check it. It is Molly Millar. Long-range shot bounces through. Millar couldn't hold it. Slides out. And Grace Torma back to get it. Hustling for the Yellow Jackets, Kaylee Swerhoon on the near side. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Torma lost the handle on it. And the Pointers turn it over again. Yellow Jackets with it now, hustling ahead. Kara Coes. Coes, bad angle shot. Back rattles around and hangs on with 14 seconds to go in the power play. And 2:02 to go here in the second. Well, Pointers, I tell you what, if there's one bugaboo here for the Pointers, it's kind of executing on passing here. That, man, if they could clean that up, they would definitely generate more chances and increase their puck possession here. Yellow Jackets fake a shot. Now they walk in. Shot fired. Beck with a save, and that almost fooled her. Annie Beck makes the save there. Hangs on. 9 seconds to go in the power play. Minute 57 to go here in the second period. Pointers and Yellow Jackets tied at 3. We will take a look at the details between periods, but it looks like River Falls has opened up a 6-2 lead on Eau Claire. All right, Courtney Leising here. We're back at 5-on-5. Leising near side, leaves for Polkamp. Wires a shot. Oh, it handcuffs Black, and she hangs on. That is a tricky save, as Polkamp used the defender as a screen and snapped off a wrist shot that changed direction on her a little bit, able to hold it. Minute 42 to go here in the period. Riley Novak will take the face-off here for Stevens Point. And they will boot Ashton Parnell out of the face-off circle, so Emma Booth will step in to take it. Face-off to the near corner. Ahern, nifty job to work it free, and Riley Novak now with it in the near corner. Novak coming through, shot fired, missing. Katie Stanyas wide open between the circles, hammered it over the top of the cage. Booth in onside, far side it goes. Grace Torma gets there, tied up from behind. Stanyas pointing direction here. For the Pointers needs to go get the puck, and instead the Yellow Jackets clear it out. And here is a huge hit on the far side by Riley Novak into Booth. Far side Yellow Jackets with it now, and this is going to be an icing call. And or they were offsides in the play, so we'll get a whistle. A minute to go here in period number 2. Pointers will get an offensive zone face-off and a game tied at 3. Molly Black, the Yellow Jacket goaltender, looks on. Face off to her right. Courtney Leising. With a minute remaining in the period, far corner, Leising and Anderle work it loose. Here's Soli Doyle firing a shot right on the stick of one of the Yellow Jackets. Doyle holds it in again, sends it ahead. Anderle now back near side. Yellow Jackets, Booth spun it free toward the middle. Here's Courtney Leising in, 3-on-2 for the Pointers. Leising in to the middle. Oh, Anderle had her stick tied up and then got knocked down hard. Pointers keep it going, and Leising will get it half full on the far side. Cycling out high. Now to Anderle, far side. Leising calling it back. She'll walk in, fires a shot. Save made by Black. Rebound to the side of the net. Polkamp, a jam at it. Still loose. Leising tried to get a backhander. That's jammed off by Maddie Rewards to the Yellow Jackets to the near corner. Doyle back for Leising. Polkamp giving chase. 13 seconds to go. Off the boards and out. Far side. Pointers are off sides. Yellow Jackets will shove a pass ahead. Behind a defender, but broken up by Yoakum. 3 seconds to go ahead. It's a 2-on-1 for the Pointers. Are going to run out of time. Long range shot and a save made at the buzzer. Second period comes to an end in a game that is tied at 3. Boy, Pointers had some chances there, but the Yellow Jackets defensively preventing the Pointers from the lead. So 40 minutes in the books here. 3 times the Pointers have come from a goal down to get back to even. We'll take a break, come back at your recap. in just a couple of minutes. 3-3 after 2 here in the Pointer Sports Network.
Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer. Stop into Monk's Bar and Grill in Plover throughout the week for great daily specials. You can enjoy mini Monk Burger Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, a Friday fish fry, and more. Monk's Bar and Grill offers a UWSP student discount. Stop in and show your UWSP student ID and enjoy 15% off your food purchase. Monk's Bar and Grill, 1400 Commerce Place in Plover, or visit monksbarandgrill.com. Contemporary fitness is all about community, and people accomplish more when they work out together. Fraternal CrossFit offers group fitness, personal training, and 24/7 access. Schedule a no-sweat session today, which offers a zero-commitment consultation to help match your goals to the right programming. Fraternal CrossFit, 19 Park Ridge Drive in Stevens Point. Find out more at fraternalstevenspoint.com. Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, the official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, see the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, Go Pointers! Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, second intermission here at KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver, glad to be with you on the Pointers Sports Network again. Double dip here today. Pointer men hosting Northland, senior night for them. Pointers last night gave up 2 goals in the first 2:15 of the game to Northland. The winless Lumberjacks, but then the Pointers got a rolling and railed off 8 straight from 8 different goal scorers to get the win. You combined that with the UW Superior Yellow Jackets beating Stout on the men's side in overtime last night. Means the Pointers actually gain a point on the Yellow Jackets. Pointers came in to last night's action 4 points behind the Yellow Jackets in second place. So the lead now 3 points. And the Pointers and Yellow Jackets will play a series next weekend at Westman Arena in Superior. So Pointer win tonight. Stout could get a regulation win. They'd be tied. So a lot to play for here on the men's side as well as the women's side here. All right, this one's been an entertaining one. Yellow Jackets, 20 seconds in. Kaylin Garner, her 10th of the year from Cora Coes and Anna Scherling. Was 1-0 Superior. Pointers answering at 7:53. Maddie Anderle, her 11th of the year from Courtney Leising and Molly Polkamp. We were tied at 1. Yellow Jackets back on top at 10:20 of the first. Avery Olenek, her 4th of the year from Trinity Middle at 15:39. It was 2-2 after one period with the Yellow Jackets out shooting the Pointers 9-6. 52 seconds into the second period, Anna Scherling, her 3rd of the year from Cora Coes. The Yellow Jackets up 3-2, but then on the power play, Courtney Leising ripped one past the goaltender Molly Black. Soli Doyle credited with the assist for Courtney Leising, her team best 13th of the year on the power play at 14:30. We are tied at 3. Superior outshoots the Pointers 14-8 in that second period, and now 23-14 through 2 periods. Molly Black with 7 second period saves for a game total of 11. Annie Beck with 13 saves for a game total of 20. Power play wise, the Yellow Jackets 0 for 2 with 2 shots on goal. Stevens Point is 1 for 3, generating 4 shots on goal on the power play. And the Yellow Jackets winning now 61% of the faceoffs here this afternoon. 3-3 after 2. We'll take a break. We'll come back and take a look at that River Falls Eau Claire game. The 1-2 teams in the WIAC in action this afternoon as well, as our second intermission rolls on here on the Pointers Sports Network.
At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. They also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We are here for you and your family, here for the community, planning for the future, and here for good. Because that's how it should be among people who care for one another. And that's what keeps driving us forward at Aspirus. Good people with good hearts, delivering great care. Care that will keep getting better as we grow and thrive together. Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Support for Pointer Sports is provided by Mullins Whey. Simply pure and all-natural, Mullins Whey protein isolates come in multiple delicious flavors. Learn more about the health nutrition benefits of whey protein isolates at mullinswhey.com. Your way, our way, Mullins Whey. And by Thrivent. It's never too early to refine your vision for retirement. Thrivent has financial advisors to help you create a strategy to reflect your priorities. Call Mike at 715-340-8054 to get started. Nothing beats the excitement of UW Stevens Point athletics. Advanced tickets for men's hockey and basketball are available online at tickets.uwsp.edu or by calling the University Information and Ticket Office at 715-346-4100. Game day tickets for all Pointers events go on sale at the door 1 hour prior to game time, with group pricing available with 48-hour advance purchase required. Get your seat in the dog pound today at tickets.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network as we roll through our second intermission here. Stevens Point and Superior tied at 3. Courtney Leising's power play goal at 14:30 of the second period got the Pointers back to even. They've trailed 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. Still looking for their first lead of the game here. Maybe they'll get that in the third period. All right, the other game going on at Hobbs Ice Arena in Eau Claire. The 14th-ranked Blue Golds struck first in the first period with Quinn Hartmut scoring at 6:44, but back-to-back goals by Madison Laverne and Madison Kadrlik gave River Falls a 2-1 lead after 2 periods, and River Falls adding 4 more in the second. Kadrlik at 2:50. Ava Bullard for Eau Claire at 5:50 got the Blue Golds back to within 3-2, but then power play goal by Bailey Olson at 7:21, Kylie Jones at 15:30, and Kenzie Dunn at 16:26. The 17-3 River Falls Falcons atop the WIAC standings. They lead Eau Claire by a score of 6-2 in a game of top 15 ranked teams. River Falls ranked second, Blue Golds 14th, and this may be last call for the Blue Golds if they would have wanted any chance of trying to climb into the national tournament picture. River Falls has outshot Eau Claire by a count of 23-13. And let's see here, River Falls win today would give them an 8-point lead over Eau Claire, and that would not be enough to clinch the 1 seed and the regular season title, as Eau Claire has 3 games remaining. A Wednesday game against Northland, and then on Saturday, game number 2 against Northland, and then Eau Claire and River Falls, the final game of the regular season on the 22nd. Pointers will host River Falls here next Saturday for a 2 o'clock face-off at KB Willett Arena. So would not be enough to get the top seed for the Falcons. And again, right now it's going to be Superior and Northland in that 4-5 game. And if the Yellow Jackets would get beaten by the Pointers here today, if Northland could get a couple of wins, they could leapfrog the Yellow Jackets. So it'll be Superior and Northland in the 4-5 game. We'll see where that would be. Stevens Point right now wired into the 3rd seed. And again, in theory, there is a way if the Pointers would win out and Eau Claire would lose out, that the Pointers could hop to the 2 seed, but a very likely Stevens Point at Eau Claire semifinals series, February 28th and March the 1st. Because again, 5 plays at 4, winner at 1. Semifinals are a 2-game plus a mini game. And then the single game WIC Commissioners Cup Championship on March the 8th. Pointer women's basketball team in action at Berg Gym. They are into the second quarter. Matt Hockett and the 14-6 Pointers. A 26-18 lead over UW Platteville. The Pioneers at 8-12. Again, the Pointers come in. They are 14-6 and 4-5 in the WIAC, trying to stamp a 2-game losing streak. Pointer men will be at Platteville tonight. They're 15-5 and 5-4. They've won 2 in a row. But the Pointers shooting 50% from the field here through the first quarter and a half. Alexa Thompson leading the way with 7 points. Again, 28-18 now the Pointer lead at Berg Gym in Stevens Point. Here we got a beauty. Tied at 3. 20 minutes to go. Pointers will try to see if they can get a win in senior day and try to get the lead for the first time coming up here in the 3rd period. Tied at 3, back with period number 3 in just a couple of minutes here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Visit your local Festival Foods today and pick up a sweet treat from their Scratch Bakery, your favorite decadent entree from their savory meat department, or fresh produce to feed your body from their Days Fresher produce department. Shopping with Festival Foods earns you discounts on Quick Trip gas, so you can pump up the savings. The more you spend, the more you save. Register your card to easily manage your gas rewards points. Only at Festival Foods, a proud sponsor of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Brightline Investigations reminds everyone that firearm safety is everyone's responsibility. Any firearm not in use should be safely unloaded and secured. Brightline Investigations is a federal firearms licensee, NRA law enforcement, and USCCA certified instructor. Find out more at brightlineinvestigations.com. For all your professional firearms training and investigative needs, choose Brightline Investigations. Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. PuroClean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, PuroClean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. PuroClean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call PuroClean today for all your property needs. PuroClean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, set to go here for period 3. Tied at 3. Every team wants to send their seniors out as winners on senior day. Yellow Jackets win the draw. Kaylin Garner in quickly on the near side. Tries to slide it out high, now gets it back, finds a seam, works free to the far side, slides it there. Long range shot through, that's blocked there by Soli Doyle. Cleared out, Yellow Jackets dump it back in. Alyssa Yoakum back to get it. Tara Regan on the near side into her feet, then able to swat it out on the near side. Millar reaching for it, couldn't clear. Yoakum coughed it up. Yellow Jackets try to drag it through. Here's Molly Millar. She'll get her way to the red line on the far side. Now backhands it in. Cole Fitterer out there along with Tara Regan. Near side, and the Yellow Jackets. Long range pass in. Booth on the far side through to the middle and just missing a pass there. That would have been in on the goaltender. Now deflects into the bench and we'll get a whistle. Ricocheted, and Alyssa Yoakum had it deflect off and out of play. So we'll get a face off just outside the Pointer blue line on the near side. 23-14, the shots on goal in favor of the Yellow Jackets. With a minute to go here. Long range pass, I should say a minute into the period. Arneson, a good job to free it up on the near side away from McLean. They pile up into the near corner. Superior, far side, shot fired. Beck with a save and no rebound. Boy, a sneaky shot there. Maddie Rewards teed it up. And Beck will hang on. We'll get a whistle. 18:46 to go. Face off to the right side of Annie Beck. Trying to get the win here for the Pointers. It'll be her 4th of the season. Anderly reaching for it, but the Yellow Jackets sent it in deep again. Soli Doyle gains possession for the Pointers behind the net. She'll send it ahead. Dangerous pass, but the Pointers able to get it. Anderly ahead. Here's Courtney Leising in. Leising cutting. Fakes a defender down. Slides it back to the middle. Anderly wide open. Had a wide open net. Off the heel of her stick and into the near corner. Yellow Jackets clear it out. Grace Torma holds it along the near boards. Courtney Leising spinning around. Tried to shove it back to the far side of Polkamp. Here's Molly Polkamp. Cuts to the right wing. She'll bring it in. 1-on-3. Walks a defender, but they poke it free at the last second. Off the far wall and out. Here's Alyssa Yoakum. Near side Stanius. Stanius off the wall. Riley Novak. Just missed that, and the Yellow Jackets dump it back in again. Yoakum, pass ahead. Stanius scoops it, but right into the midsection of one of the Yellow Jackets. Here's Natalie Ahern with it, will carry it in. Stanius, Ahern, Riley Novak. A forward line out there at the moment for the Pointers. Far corner, Yellow Jackets scoop it ahead. This is Emma Kligora. Extra skater dressed here. Will we get an icing call? No, they'll wave it off. Grace Torma back to get it and then tripped up on the play. A couple of players go down. Riley Novak ends up with it. She'll shove it off the far wall. Lead pass ahead, just missing Kligora again. That'll go deep. She'll come back off and set up in a defensive position. Pointers hustling after it here. Will this be an icing call? Yes. 16:58 to go in the third. Game tied at 3. And a face-off will come back in the Stevens Point end. Badger women's team hosting Minnesota at LeBron Arena. They are up 7-1. Mark Johnson and the Badgers rolling. They've had some good teams there. This one maybe right up there. 28-1, I believe. 28-1-2, something like that. Superior from the near side. Taylor Marks, a shot fired. Beck with a save, and then the Yellow Jackets crash the net. Annie Beck holds strong and keeps the puck out. We'll get a whistle, 16:34 to go. And a face-off to the left side of Annie Beck. Shots on goal now 24-14 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. They have had a sizable advantage here all afternoon. Leising around Polkamp. Through to the middle. And the Yellow Jackets lose the handle on it and have to clear the zone. Near side, McLean poked away from her. Anderle and Leising back the other way. Anderle had it for a minute. Now they work it free. Anderle gets it back in the near corner. She'll spin, slide it, now through the middle. Polkamp with a shot, save made by Black. She never saw it, and it hit her right in the mask. Up the half wall on the near side. Stevens Point again. Here's Polkamp, shoves it toward Leising. She'll throw a backhander in front of the net. That's cleared out by Ashton Parnell of the Yellow Jackets off the far wall for Booth. She'll try to poke it, and picking up possession of it, Parnell. She'll walk in 2-on-1, firing a shot low. That comes through to the near corner. And here's Courtney Leising with some open space. Up the middle she comes, far side, waits for help. Tries a little head fake, comes back. Stanius fires a shot, hit the post on the far side. Oh, it beat the goaltender. Black hit the post and stayed out. Now at center ice, here is Olenek. She's got a goal here this afternoon. Olenek behind the net. Yoakum chips it. Natalie Ahern plays it up the far wall. Yellow Jackets scooping shot there. Yoakum to it on the near side. She'll lift it out off the glass. Yellow Jackets back near their own blue line. Stacy Steiner sends it back the other way. Yoakum lead pass up ahead. That's turned over by the Yellow Jackets. And it is Soli Doyle trying to regroup. Finally getting it here is Riley Novak, and she'll send it deep. Cole Fitter around on the near side looks to play it. And this should be an icing call here. Nope. They'll wave it off. And now cleared around. And I believe Gabby Andarachi, if I hear down below correct from her, 10-minute misconduct will come out at the next whistle. Torma for the Pointers. Dumps it behind the net. Pouchnick. Amanda Pouchnick, left wing. Tara Regan off of her stick. Forecheck of the Yellow Jackets. Jams it back in. Here's Grace Torma. She walks right into a forechecker and now goes behind the net to Pouchnick. Pouchnick lifts the backhander to the far side to Fitterer. She'll dance around and clear it out up the far side. Molly Millar and Tara Regan almost had a 2-on-1. Now we'll get a whistle and an offsides against the Yellow Jackets. Yep, so it's Gabby Andriachi back out after the misconduct. 14:10 to go. Well, you look back at, those couple of power plays the Pointers had in the second that they applied pressure, including a 5-on-3 for more than a minute. Yellow Jackets hold strong. Skylar Arneson lifts it ahead. Pinballing puck that Anderle chips in deep. Leising and Polkamp go to work on the forecheck here. Far corner, Polkamp takes it away. Now ties it up, rolling puck picked up by Anderle. She's knocked down, now comes back to her feet. Polkamp with a shot, and she missed. Oh, she, from the far side, whistled a shot that went right through. Red line of the far side, Leising with it, now lost it. Boy, Molly Polkamp could not bury it. Had an open net. I think she takes a stride to the middle. The goaltender's down, and she's got a completely open net to shoot at. Leising tries to poke it out, goes to the stick of Anna Sherling. Sherling will get it, comes right up the middle, now fakes a move to the near side, leaves a backhander back. Yellow Jackets whiff on it. Now getting it back for a minute is Cora Coase. And picking it up, here comes Soli Doyle. Doyle fights her way to the red line on the near side. She'll backhand it deep. Behind the net, zeroing around, Lucy Drugas. Drugas ahead. Ahern got a piece of it up in the air. Stanius will blast it in. Off a skate of one of the Yellow Jackets and pops free to Maddie Rewerts. Rewerts near side to Sherling. Sherling to the red line will get it deep. Alyssa Yoakum for the Pointers. Send it right to one of the Yellow Jackets. Recovers. They walk right in front. Shot hit the post on the near side, and Beck covers the rebound. Oh boy, Stacy Steiner to the near side. Found herself wide open. And Annie Beck, as she cut to the post on the near side. Shot hit the post. And then she covered the rebound. And Alyssa Yoakum here is now down in the near corner. And, boy, she's spun around kind of awkwardly in the near side. And let's see what we have. She's having trouble putting any weight on her right foot at all. Training staff will come out. And Alyssa Yoakum will come off. So the Pointer training staff, Cassandra Solomon, of course, played for the Pointers. And we'll see as the training staff will tend to her. Spun around awkwardly in the near corner. All right, face off to the left side here of Annie Beck. 12:46 to go in the third. We're tied at 3. Ashton Parnell. And Riley Novak to take the draw. Soli Doyle up the near wall and out. Katie Stanius will race after it. And the Pointers whistled for an icing call here with 12:38 to go in the third. Pointer women's basketball team has hit the half at the Berg Gym. 35-24 is their lead over Platteville. River Falls has tacked another one on Eau Claire. They lead 7-2. And another offensive zone faceoff here for the Yellow Jackets. All right, behind the net it goes. Pouchnick after it for the Pointers. Pokes loose. Stanius will get to it here on the near side. Yellow Jackets still humming around the 50% mark, or 55% mark face-off-wise. Pointers clear it out on the near side. The other thing Pointers are doing a good job today. 11 block shots credited today. Yellow Jackets back in their own end, cycling around. Taylor Marks. She got a goal last night. They'll bring it in on the near side along with Ashton Parnell. Fires a shot wide. Now it slides through on the far side. Fitterer after it. Pointers now at 2-on-1. Molly Millar, she hustles with Engbrecht. Tried to poke it free and went around. Torma now with it on the far side. She'll chip it deep again. Millar. This shift has been a long one here. Engbrecht gets to it on the near side. Now loses the handle on it. Pouchnick back to Arneson. Sends it back in again. That'll allow a couple Pointers to change off here. 11.5 to go in the third. We're tied at 3. Polkamp reaching for it, a bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Picked up now by Gabby Andriacci. Now a trailing shot in, Beck with a save. Rebound is poked at by the Yellow Jackets. Now Pointers turn it over, and Andriacci on the far side. Polkamp with her. Back to the near side. Avery Engebrecht fights her way to the red line on the near side, trying to get it deep but can't. Polkamp reaching in, bouncing puck. Tara Regan gets it on the far side. She'll whiff on it, and can't send it in. Off a court in the backside of Courtney Leising. Leising now pokes it back. Here comes Anderly in. Yellow Jackets work that out. Pouchnick with it, shoves it back in. Pointers are offside, so Maddie Rewerts for the Yellow Jackets comes ahead, cuts to the left wing. Leising tried to pick her up. She'll keep going. Shot. Ooh, off the glove of Annie Beck. Out harmlessly on the near side. Now Leising reaching for it again on the near side. Trinity middle. Leising took it away, has Anderly, never saw her. She's wide open. Bouncing puck coming in, redirected. Black with a save. Oh boy, if Courtney Leising sees that Maddie Anderly's going to the net, she could have slid it and had a much better scoring chance. Instead, it bounced in, and Anderly got a little bit of a piece of it. And we'll get a whistle here with 10:28 to go in the third. Tied at 3. And an offensive zone face-off for the Pointers. This is the first they've had on this end of the ice in a while. Pointers win it. Back to the point. Torma with a shot. Spinning attempt there by Ahern. And then a stick lift to keep it going. She'll shove it to the near corner. Riley Novak tied up there with Aislinn Carrick. Carrick dug that one out. Doyle had it for a minute. Now on the near side, Cora Coase. Coase flips a backhander. That goes to Aislinn Carrick, and she's in on the near side. Wired around the net. Torma with it ahead. Now gets it ahead to Natalie Ahern. Ahern in right off the shin pad of one of the Yellow Jackets. Now Ahern gets it back. Chips it up the far wall. Stacy Steiner. Now they come in. Shot save made by Black. Avery Engbrecht with the shot. 9:48 to go here in the third. We'll get the media timeout. Tied at 3. Pointers in Superior here on the Pointer Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
While the Pointers bring the heat on the ice, McCain is bringing crispy golden fries to the dinner table. Score perfectly golden, perfectly delicious fries in the freezer aisle with McCain. When it's dinner time, you can count on McCain to deliver the fries the whole family will love just as much as their favorite team. A reminder that corporate sponsorship is a wonderful way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504.
All right, 9:48 to go here in the third period. We're tied at 3. Pointers in Yellow Jackets. Pointers beat the Yellow Jackets in Superior 2-1. Yellow Jackets won a non-conference game in Fond du Lac, part of that Marion tournament. 5-0. Now comes right in front. Leising reaches for it out of her reach. Polkamp with a backhander, and it goes to the far corner. Matson picks it up for the Yellow Jackets ahead. Now they lose the handle on it. Booth looks to steer it in on the near side. Booth one-hands it into the near corner. Arneson, a big collision, a penalty call coming up here against the Pointers. Black coming off for an extra attacker. Shot fired. Beck with a pad save. Rebound sent out high again. Extra attacker on for the Yellow Jackets. Marks walks in. Pointers get a piece of it. I think we're going to get a body checking call coming up here against the Pointers, and the Yellow Jackets will head to the power play. Body checking is the call here against Skylar Arneson. And the Yellow Jackets will head to their third power play of the afternoon. 0 for 2 so far. Third power play of the afternoon for the Yellow Jackets, and a game tied at 3. They will set up near side, blue line, Sherling. Sherling out high to the point. Far side, Andriachi. Zips it around, now near side. Sherling again, lost the handle on it. Stanius took it away. She'll tie it up in the near corner. Waits for help from Torma, comes right in front. The Pointers hammer it off the near boards. Grace Torma sends it down the length of the ice. 8:50 to go in the third, a minute and a half remaining in the body checking call against Skylar Arneson. Long range pass off the mark by the Yellow Jackets. Pointers sent it right off the midsection of Maddie Rewerts. Torma picks it up on the near side. She'll hold strong there, but Anna Sherling works it free. Saucer pass through the middle. Shot fired. Beck with a save. Backhander over the top of the net. Missing again the Yellow Jackets. That time Anna Sherling had a couple of chances. Tara Regan with it. Far side cleared out and poking it ahead. Back the other way for the Pointers is Natalie Ahern. Got enough of it to clear it out. I think she had visions of doing more, but it rolled away from her. As we approach 8 minutes to go here in the third, 45 seconds remaining in the Yellow Jacket power play. Kaylin Garner, far side, puts the brakes on, reverses, almost coughed it up, now goes behind her own net. Garner spinning in the far corner now. She's being hassled there by Maddie Anderle. And here come the Yellow Jackets ahead. Booth, 2-on-2 in near side. Booth goes to a backhand, lifted it up, pad save made, rebound trickles wide. As a shot block there, Pointers now scoop it, and Molly Polkamp will get it and shove it the length of the ice. 7.5 minutes to go in the third, 15 seconds remaining in the Yellow Jacket power play. Shots on goal now 30-17, Yellow Jackets. To the red line, near side, off the backside of McLean. And now back to even strength, and Courtney Leising at center ice. Lost the handle, Soli Doyle. Backhander in, plucked out of midair there by Eiley Dahl. And here Soli Doyle throws it through the middle, nobody home. Broken up by the Pointers, Grace Torma. Ricochets off, and it is Soli Doyle wheeling with it. Near side, trying to get to her forehand. Carries it to the near corner. Two defenders pick her up, and Courtney Leising in to help out on the far side. Leising pokes it free, looks to center, shoves a shot wide with Riley Novak trying to get free in front of the net. Novak now chasing down to the near corner, coming up on 6.5 to go here in the third. Tied at 3. Novak around her, off the near wall and down the length of the ice. Not far enough for icing. Tara Regan back to get it, goes behind her own net. Now a lead pass. Here is Riley Novak ahead, turned it over. Here's Emma Booth back the other way. Now right in front, back with a save, and then big hit in front of the net now. A superior player tied up to the side of the net, and I think Stevens Point is going to be guilty of a penalty here. Or what do we have? Riley Novak, perhaps. A body checking call again. And the Yellow Jackets back to the power play here. Novak offered body checking. 6:16 to go here in the third. And the Yellow Jackets to their 4th power play of the afternoon. They're 0 for 3 in a game deadlocked at 3. 6:16 to go in the third. Face off to the left side of Annie Beck. Polkamp turning. Tried to clear it. Now she'll get it back and held in at the point near side by Rewerts. Nifty job with the skate. Now Yellow Jackets spinning near corner. Tying it up there, Soli Doyle, Grace Torma in there. Torma battling with the defender as is Doyle, kicks out in front. Yellow Jackets, finally Maddie Anderle able to poke it to the near corner and away. Torma will get it, trying to work it around the boards and out. Here's Molly Polkamp. Polkamp will get it out, but shot it right into a defender. Now out there, and oh boy, now Anderle and Polkamp run into each other, but the Pointer is able to clear it out. 5.5 to go in the third. Minute 18 on the Yellow Jacket power play. Leising sends it back the other way. Kaylee Swerhoon for the Yellow Jackets. Slides it back to Rewerts. Back to Swerhoon. And a little disorganized here by the Yellow Jackets. Finally, they will swat it in, and Annie Beck here covers the puck, and the Yellow Jackets were changing. There was nobody in the offensive zone. So she'll cover the puck and get a whistle with 1:01 remaining in the power play. 5:17 to go here in the third. River Falls has hung 8 on Eau Claire this afternoon. 8-2. Falcons on top of the standings. All right, here's Superior. Far face-off circle, shot whistles through. Try to redirect in front of the net. Nobody home. McLean leaves it out high. Back to McLean. She'll fire a shot. That hit a stick on the way through. Another couple of bodies down in front of the net here. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Shot block here by Courtney Leising, and it deflects all the way out of the zone. Yellow Jackets back in their own end. Ahern, Pouchnick, Leising, and Tara Regan are the 4 penalty killers out here as the Yellow Jackets carry it in. They'll leave it near corner. Emma Booth around, brings it out high. Blue line on the near side. They'll sweep it to the far side. Shot whistles through. Beck with a save and no rebound. As it is, Cora Coes with the shot from the far side. And even 4.5 minutes to go here in the third. 13 seconds remaining in the power play. Face-off duties here for Natalie Ahern of the Pointers. Yellow Jackets fire a shot over the top of the net. Swerhoon, rebound near corner. Swerhoon, far side, long-range shot. That's deflected there. Pointers off the glass, down the length of the ice, and Riley Novak out of the penalty box. Both teams at even strength. 4-10. Anderle wins the foot race. Tried to take a little backhander. Now turnover that Engbrecht got a piece of, but couldn't control the puck. Avery back to get it. Now turned it over. They'll walk right through it on Beck. Coming in shot. Save made by Beck. Now they slide it back through again. A high shot there. That's deflected. Pointers with almost a disastrous turnover. Soli Doyle back the other way with Molly Millar. In front. Oh, redirected. Went wide, and then they spin to the near corner. Now Cole Fitterer with it. Fitterer behind the net to Millar. Millar looks to come out in front. Fitterer setting up shop in front of the net. Now they poke it up far side. Big hit on the far side. Pointers want a call. Nothing doing. Here's Jenna Hoops back the other way. She'll lift it in as the Yellow Jackets change. Tara Regan after it. Far side Fitterer lost an edge. Up in the air it goes. Engbrecht tries to chase it down. Yellow Jackets will get it. 3:15 to go in the third. Tied at 3. Center ice, walking her way through, Kaylin Garner. Almost poked free by Polkamp. And Lucy Drugas shut that down. Polkamp now back on the near side after it. Long-range pass here, Anderle in. Leising will get it back near her own blue line on the far side. Off the near wall, Polkamp couldn't handle that. Through a stick check here is Rewerts, walks in, shot pad save made by Beck. Rebound is there, that's cleared out. Behind the net it goes. Pointer is up off the far wall. Another turnover. Shot block there. Spinning, turning, firing a shot. Beck with a save as the spinning shot there by Cora Coes. 2:41 to go in regulation. Tied at 3. Try to look here. Coes had 2 shots through the first 2 periods. She's had several good chances here in the 3rd period. Pointer goal scorers this afternoon, Maddie Anderle, Avery Engbrecht, and Courtney Leising. Come back 3 times to level the score. Can they get the winner? Katie Stanius ahead. Here's Maddie Anderle in. Walks through a defender, hustling, diving effort. Penalty coming up here, a mad scramble. Pointers try to jam the puck in the net, and it's covered. Let's see what we got here. I think a penalty coming on the Yellow Jackets here with 2:27 to go. And who's got the puck covered in the crease comes from the Pointer bench. Is it a penalty shot? I think you got a penalty here, and then did they cover the puck in the crease? If it is, it's a penalty shot. We'll see. Cross-checking call coming here. And the Pointers will go to the power play, as it's going to be Aislinn Carrick off for a cross-checking call. And a power play to the Pointers here with 2:27 to go in regulation. Oh, take it back. It is Bryn McLean. 2:27 to go. So the Pointers to the power play. And a face-off to the left side of Molly Black. A late power play for the Pointers here in regulation. They win the draw. Polkamp out high. Long-range shot. That's deflected, and the Yellow Jackets clear out. They may have a break back the other way. Jenna Hoops had it, lost it. Ahern took it away. Near side, Leising with it. Courtney Leising ahead. Anderle is tied up on the near side. 2:10 to go. Pointers on the power play. Polkamp takes it away, far corner. Now they'll set up. Bad angle shot comes back to Polkamp. Here's Anderle with it. Anderle in the far corner. Anderle around a defender. Polkamp a backhander. Black with a save. No rebound. Minute 26 to go. A minute 53 remaining in regulation. Couple of good chances here by the Pointers, who are on the power play for the 4th time this afternoon. And I think we'll get a timeout taken by the Pointers. Timeout, Stevens Point. A minute 53 to go in regulation here on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
While the Pointers bring the heat on the ice, McCain is bringing crispy golden fries to the dinner table. Score perfectly golden, perfectly delicious fries in the freezer aisle with McCain. When it's dinner time, you can count on McCain to deliver the fries the whole family will love just as much as their favorite team. A reminder that corporate sponsorship is a wonderful way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504.
All right, back here at Willett Arena. Pointers take a timeout. Minute 53 to go in regulation. Minute 26, and Coach Ann Ninneman will load up Courtney Leising, Maddie Anderle, Natalie Ahern, and Molly Polkamp along with Soli Doyle. Pointers win the draw. They'll control it. Ahern out high. Did she bring it out? No, boy, it looks like it, but they'll say no. Polkamp hops free. She'll cut behind the net, lost the handle on it. Leising waiting for it on the near side. Polkamp out high to Soli Doyle. Fires a shot. Save made by Black, and A wiring shot through some traffic on the near side. Black makes the save with 1:08 to go on the power play. Face off to the right side now of Molly Black. Pointers looking for their first lead of the game. Lysing, another draw. Off the face-off, Doyle digs it out, feeds it near side to Lysing. She's picked up from behind, now at high to Soli Doyle. Now walking in far side, Anderle with a shot. Good shot blocked by the Yellow Jackets. They may have an odd man rush back the other way. Ahead of the left wing, Cora Coes. Coes coming in, feeds it through, coming in, shot, missing an open net. Then now they throw it out in front of the net again. Anderle will get it, shoves it ahead to Polkamp on the near side, a 2-on-1 with Lysing. Polkamp in, 38 to go on the power play. Polkamp spinning, firing a shot that goes high into the near corner. 30 seconds to go on the power play in the final minute. Stanius wires it through to the far corner. Yellow Jackets will hammer it the length of the ice. Pointers are changing here, and a line that's out of gas. Beck lost the handle on it. Here's Katie Stanius. Final charge in the power play for the Pointers. Molly Millar on the near side. Lost the handle on it, but poked it through a defender. Gets it deep to the near corner. Yellow Jackets, Ashton Parnell with it. Ashton Parnell, she loses the handle. Now gets it back, brings it in far side. Parnell around a defender, puts the brakes on in the far corner. Tried to slide it through. Back to even strength. Yellow Jackets send a player to the front of the net. Now the side of the net, this is Bryn McLean. McLean coming, feeding in front. Shot blocked there by the Pointers. Riley Novak turns it over, and the Yellow Jackets with it again with 10 seconds. Near side it goes. Here's Molly Millar around far side to Torma. Yellow Jackets throw it toward the front of the net, redirected wide. Stanius eats it in the far corner. That'll do it for regulation. Tied at 3. We will head to overtime. Stevens Point and Superior. Overtime, 3-on-3 coming up next here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. For over 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfoos University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point.
All right, set for overtime here at KB Willett Arena through regulation. Yellow Jackets outshoot the Pointers 36-21. Annie Beck, 13 third-period saves for a game total of 33. Molly Black, 7 saves for a game total of 18. And we'll go 3-on-3. Lysing, Polkamp, Soli Doyle for the Pointers. Jenna Hoops, Kaylee Swerhoon. And let's see here. Darby Matson for the Yellow Jackets. Shot right in front. Beck fought that one off, and it goes into the netting. Boy, the Yellow Jackets set it up right in front. And a primo chance right off the hop here in overtime. 3-on-3 for 5 minutes for the extra point. Face off to the right side of Annie Beck. Pointers control. Soli Doyle slides it to Polkamp on the far side. Forechecker after her. Polkamp able to ditch that through and then taken down. Yellow Jackets hustle to hold the zone. They'll send it deep, but nobody there. Doyle can't get there on the near side. Yellow Jackets regain control. They fan on it. Oh, Courtney Leising almost poked it free and would have been off to the races. Jenna Hoops, far side, walks in, fires his shot over the top of the cage. Near side held in by Coes. Coes coming back to the middle. They'll walk in front. Beck got a piece of it with the stick. Now the Yellow Jackets in front again. Now they walk around again. Puck underneath one of the Yellow Jackets. Finally still here. Leising will get it back the other way. Maybe a 2-on-1 with Polkamp. She can't handle it. And Leising stiffens up but can't get it either. Kaylin Garner circling off far side out to the point. Back to Garner. Whiffs on it. Leising with it. Courtney Leising in the far corner. Leising, defender lost her stick here. Leising just leaves it there and turned the puck over to the Yellow Jackets. Superior with it. Circling out high, this is Bryn McLean. McLean lost the handle, brought it out of the zone. Stanius an alert stick there. Leising still out there. She'll finally come off. Now a bad change here by the Pointers in the far side. Ashton Parnell. Parnell scooped it back to the middle. Stanius will pick it up. She'll set it. Here comes Maddie Anderle. Anderle ahead, cuts behind, Soli Doyle. Doyle a pass through just out of her reach. She'll go to the near corner. Doyle taken down in the near corner. And no penalty call here in overtime. Stanius gets knocked around. This may be a break back the other way. Ashton Parnell, but she loses an edge. Now here's Katie Stanius behind the defense coming. Has Torma as a trailer. Stanius in, shot, save made by Black. And had her stick. She took a slash and lost her a glove on the play to the side of the net. She'll come off on a change. Yellow Jackets. Ashton Parnell near side. A little hesitation here now. Backs off. She'll go far side. This is Rewerts firing a shot. Kicked aside by Annie Beck. Behind the net, Stevens Point. Natalie Ahern with it. Ahern far side. Trying to head her pocket picked here by Jenna Hoops, and this will turn into a 2-on-1. Hoops back the other way. Now comes in shot. Beck with a save, and the rebound up into the netting. We'll get a whistle. Oh, boy. Foot race there, won by Jenna Hoops. Kaylee Swerhoon was there as well, but Beck made the save, and the rebound up into the netting. 2:25 to go in overtime. All right, I'll tell you what, a lot of open ice out here. Leising Polkamp, Tara Regan out there for the Pointers. Leising to take the draw. Yellow Jackets win it, but it's scrummed free by Tara Regan, and she'll come to Polkamp on the near side. Ahead to Leising. In the right wing, Courtney Leising tries to undress a defender, now holds off, spins into the near corner, back in front. Polkamp with a shot. Black made a save and covers. Oh, Molly Polkamp found herself spinning open in front of the net. And let's see, Regan going to come off, so Millar, Doyle, and Stanius now come out. 2:08 to go in regulation. Who will get the extra point? River Falls has beaten Eau Claire 9-2. So that means the Falcons... I'll take that back. We'll hold that thought in a minute here. Soli Doyle sends it in deep. Near corner, Millar now goes behind the net. Yellow Jackets away. A long bouncing pass off the near boards for Kaylin Garner. She'll get through. Garner for Emma Booth now. Booth behind. 1:40 to go. Booth trying to throw it out in front. Soli Doyle keeping. Boy, Pointers look just absolutely gassed out here. Now Booth spinning, trying to get a long-range shot off, and nothing there, and she'll just body it up on the near side. Doyle sticking with it. Stanius coming in, trying to pick the puck loose and get it over to Millar. Yellow Jackets with it. Millar pokes it free for a moment, but along the blue line, Matson tried to throw it in front. Now Doyle with it, off the near side. Katie Stanius to it. She may have another breakaway. Back the other way, Katie Stanius. Game on her stick, comes in, backhanded shot. Penalty coming up here, and a slashing call to the Yellow Jackets with 1:08 to go. Will put Stevens Point on the power play here in overtime. So it is Jenna Hoops that goes off. Stevens Point will have a 4-on-3 power play here. Their 5th of the afternoon. And 4-on-3, Lysing, Anderle, Polkamp, and Grace Torma. Face off to the left side of Molly Black. Pointers win it. Polkamp walks across, now reverses back to the near side. Polkamp coming in, trying to get in front. Backhanded shot. Black with a save. Lysing to the rebound. Lysing far side. Anderle now walks in. She's got an angle, trying to get free. Turns, fires a shot. Rebound loose and a goal! Rebound goal for the Pointers. They bang it through. 4-3 Stevens Point, their only lead of the day. And they send their seniors off as winners on senior day. Oh, the Pointers. What an effort. Got the puck to the front of the net. And Stevens Point wins it and sweeps the Yellow Jackets. So we will see. It'll go as a power play goal with 50 seconds left in overtime. And we will see who ultimately they credit with the rebound goal, pinballing around. And Stevens Point is a winner. We'll take a break. We'll come back, get your recap, and get you out of here. Stevens Point wins it 4-3 here on the Pointer Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
All right, back here at KB Williams, Pointers at center ice, celebrating a sweep over the Yellow Jackets. It's Molly Polkamp on the power play, her 13th of the year from Maddie Anderle. 4:10 of overtime makes Stevens Point a winner, their only lead of the day. After the Yellow Jackets had leads of 1-0, 2-1, and 3-2, Pointers able to fight back and get the win here and improved to 12-11-1, 6-4-1 in the WIAC. Caitlin Garner opened the scoring 20 seconds into the game, her 10th of the year. Cora Coes, Anna Scherling with the assists. Maddie Anderle answering for the Pointers at 7:53, her 11th of the year. Lysing and Polkamp on the assists. Avery Olenek for the Yellow Jackets at 10:20 of the first from Trinity Middle. Gave the Yellow Jackets a 2-1 lead, but Avery Engelbrecht responded for the Pointers, her 3rd of the year from Skylar Arneson, tied at 2 after 1. In the second period, Anna Scherling, her 3rd of the year from Cora Coes at 52 seconds of the second period. Courtney Lysing responding on the power play for the Pointers at 14:30 of the second, her 13th of the year from Soli Doyle. We were tied at 3, and then in overtime. 4:10 of overtime on the power play. Molly Polkamp, her 3rd of the year from Maddie Anderle. Stevens Point wins it 4-3 in overtime this afternoon. Pointers outshoot the Yellow Jackets 6-3 in overtime. The Yellow Jackets end up outshooting the Pointers 39-27 for the game, but it's the Pointers that get the win. Stevens Point 2 for 5 on the power play, credited with 10 shots on goal. Yellow Jackets 0 for 4 in the power play, credited with 5 shots on goal. Molly Black takes the loss, 7 third-period saves, 5 in the overtime for a game total of 23. Annie Beck, 13 third-period saves, 3 in the overtime for a game total of 36. Yellow Jackets win 59.4% of the faceoffs here this afternoon. Stevens Point with the win, 12-11-1 overall, 6-4-1 in the WIAC. They have won 4 straight. Yellow Jackets to their 6th straight loss. They're now 9-12-2, 1-8 in the WIAC. Let's see here. The Yellow Jackets will next be in action coming up on, they're off next weekend. So Friday the 21st, they'll take on Northland. So Northland and Superior, boy, if Northland could get a couple wins, that would drop Superior to 5th place and put that game in Ashland. So we'll see how that goes here. But the other game, River Falls beats Eau Claire 9-2. Falcons will be here at Stevens Point next Saturday for a 2 o'clock faceoff, and they could clinch the WIAC regular season title on that Saturday afternoon. We'll see, because again, River Falls beats Eau Claire 9-2. Pointer women's basketball getting late in the third quarter. Their lead has been trimmed, now 41-37 over Platteville. Pointers with a nice afternoon here. They send their seniors out. Maddie Anderle with a 2-point afternoon. Molly Polkamp with a goal and an assist as well. The 2-point, Courtney Leising, a goal and an assist for a 2-point afternoon as well. Stevens Point wins it 4-3 in overtime. Hope you'll come back with us tonight. Pointer men hosting Northland. Game 2 of their series. They'll look to sweep the Lumberjacks after an 8-2 win last night. 6:45 our pregame coverage. 7 o'clock the face-off here from Willett Arena. Once again, your final score here this afternoon, the Pointers. Molly Polkamp, the overtime winner on the power play with 50 seconds to go in overtime. The Pointers sweep the Yellow Jackets 4-3. I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
Skyward, U.S. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins. Also by BSN Sports, Festival Foods, Taco Bell, TDS, Cousin Subs, Wisconsin National Guard, People's State Bank, Monk's Bar and Grill, Marshfield Clinic, Century School of Business and Economics. Also by Hughes Service and Millador, Aero Global Corp, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, Edward Jones, Puro Clean Restoration Professionals, McCain Foods, Dahl Auto, Northwind Solar, Len Dudas Motors, Mullins Way, Brightline Investigations, Auto Select, Bone and Joint, Rock and Roll Cafe, Fraternal CrossFit, Aspirus Health, and Thrivent. This broadcast is an exclusive presentation of UW Stevens Point Athletics.